Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live Dungeons & Dragons show where our players are continuing on in their never-ending quest to try and defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. I'm your GM, Scott, and joining me today, my gosh, we've got 5 people on the screen. This is our special holiday episode for Halloween. So we have Ben as Eleos Thanatos.
Hello, darlings.
We have RJ as Lontil the Snapping Vine.
I've heard of this thing called the Graveyard Smash. Let's give it a try tonight.
We have James as Vomm Stigabashi.
I compromise my depth perception for Grumsh.
We have Carrie as Lilith the Cold Song.
I'm ready to ice everything this Halloween night.
And we have Emmy as Fess, Shield of Kelemvor. It's okay, your intelligence is still 0.
Oh, we really need to fix her.
Oh my goodness.
Intelligence, please.
I kind of like her better this way.
So, Eleos.
Thanks, Eleos Cole.
Eleos.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
So folks, before we get diving into this episode, as I said, we're doing a special Halloween episode. We've all dressed towards our characters, and I'm loving what people are looking like here. Let me see here. Do I have any other big sort of announcements? Well, actually, I think this is our last episode of the month. So shout out to Crandall95, our current chat boss. We'll see how things go before the end of the day. Also, let's go ahead and do our charity shout out. So, Emmy, do you want to go ahead and take that away for us?
Sure thing. So our charity of the month is Open Meal, openmeal.org. You can check out their website down below. They're doing some amazing work connecting family-run restaurants with families in need during the pandemic. They could really use some love, so go check them out.
Really incredible work that they are doing. You can find their information in the widgets below. Also, I want to give a big old thank you to all of our patrons. You are all amazing, and a big old welcome to our newest patron. You know who you are. Thank you so very much. It's great to have you. Let me see here. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, before we get started, I did see a few subscriptions. So thank you to Zagmeister for subscribing at Tier 3 for 5 months here in the tavern. Great to have you. We've got your regular ready to go. And also to Crom the Crusher for 5 months at Tier 2. Crom, we love you. We miss you. We wish you could be here right now.
Get some sleep.
Yeah, seriously, get some sleep. Now, everyone else in the chat, a big old hello. We've got something else that is new. We've added a bunch of commands that you can input into the chat to find out information about the Gauntlet, rules, current goals for items and bit giveaways, the rules on bit donations, what you can be spending stuff on. So yeah, it's just hit the commands button. I think we've got that. Our mod will take care of that in the chat for me, and you can see all the new stuff that you can do. Mitchie UK is continuing the gift sub that they got from Frumpy Space Princess. Mitchie UK, thank you so very much. It's great to have you at the tavern. Pull up a chair. Welcome.
Right.
Well, folks.
Just underneath the scarf.
I think that about covers it for everything I had to say. Are you all ready for our Halloween episode of The Gauntlet?
But of course.
Let's bring on the spookiness.
Bringing it on. So, we're going to go ahead and dive on into today's episode of The Gauntlet. Starting off with a lovely bit of relaxing music. When last we met our heroes, you had just completed the final room of demolishing an intellect devourer, a Grick, and its buddies, and unfortunately Fess became, the intellect was drained and are now stunned, unable to do anything. The rest of the party, as you look around, you can see Fess laying on a cot, and you all notice, this is odd. There's never 5 of us here, even if they're dead. We never reappear. And as you are thinking that, the lights in the sanctuary begin to dim, and you see pumpkins sprout in the corners, and the door leading away from the sanctuary where you typically go to continue on has a a jack-o'-lantern suddenly carved on it with light illuminating from it, and a name carved underneath. Haunted Hollow. As you look at all that, you think, oh, this might be interesting, and in your attempt to step forward, you step out from your body as a ghostly apparition, your body's remaining motionless. And Fess, you raise up out of your own body as well. The 5 of you are at... so before we do any of these numbers, for today's episode, you are all considered to be at full health, full spell slots, full everything. Keep track of where you were before, because when you enter back into your bodies, you will be where you once were.
I assume then that my aid spell that was continuing over from last time does not count against spoopy ghosts.
Imagine this as a clean slate.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So players, I should let you all know. Let's see here. Rezkin Raven has redeemed an Agent of Chaos for the first player up, and Kidson has redeemed an Agent of Chaos for the second player up, and Compliance Investigator has redeemed an Adrenaline Surge for Fess.
Thank you!
Nothing's even happened yet.
So excited.
Leoric.
This is amazing.
Leoric, thank you so much for subscribing 3 months here at the tavern. It's great having you. Pull up a chair. Your regular table is waiting for you. All right, players, what would you like to do?
Are we
don't-
floating?
Yes, you are somewhat on the ethereal plane.
Well, this is
Oh.
different.
I really hope Kelemvor forgives this. This is kind of against the thing. We're just gonna go with it's cool. Oh boy.
If it's not, I'll put a good word for you in hell.
Thanks.
Fess, you
No,
can
don't
talk.
do that.
You're
Yeah.
normal. Kind of.
Yeah.
I can see through you, but
I think
besides
that's
that.
tied to my brain and not to my corporeal state.
Huh.
My incorporeal state. I don't know. I'm so confused. Halloween adventure.
Shall we
Oh.
take a look at this door and
Or see through.
go through it?
Maybe we can
Yeah.
just walk through it, like.
Oh, let's try
Ooh.
walking through it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? If I'm going to be a ghost, at least I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna try and like float through some stuff.
You do. You're able to float through the cots that are in the sanctuary. Chat, don't you worry. We're gonna get to the chaos, the wheels of chaos, as soon as they leave the sanctuary. I'm not gonna let bad things happen to them in here, or good things. We'll see. Also,
Yeah.
players,
Oh,
I should
so
remind, or I
amazing.
should let all of you know that the bit donations during our last week. You've actually succeeded in your goal of another greater health potion. You have 2 greater health potions now at your disposal.
Lovely.
So,
Okay.
amongst
Oh,
yourselves,
love
decide
it.
who's going to get that, and know that you're already almost 30% of the way towards your next one.
Okay.
This whole time, Lontil's just been swimming around the ceiling as if she's underwater, just arms back, tail flipping madly, as if she's doing laps. Testing out.
I pop out my wings to see if they're also spectral. Ooh.
They are. They're
Mighty
translucent.
Mighty
you
fancy.
can
Mighty
see through them.
fancy. All right.
Oh.
So, okay. Who wants the potions? Right, we need to decide this.
Well, the squishiest of us is Eleos.
Eleos.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
I'm
heal
not going to be
yourself.
here for very long.
We'll get it back when you leave, bro.
All right.
That's what the lockers are for. You leave all
Yeah,
your belongings behind.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. I'll take one then.
I'll hold one, but if anybody needs it throughout the usage, happy to hand it off to anybody who might need.
All right.
So,
That's fine by me. It's fine with everybody else.
Yeah, I have the 2
All
regular
right.
ones for now.
Let's do this thing. Let's have this scary adventure!
All right.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh wait, does this mean that the aid is still there? So now we have
No.
the extra 5, or no?
No,
it
8 is not
there.
still there. You know what? As a matter of fact, right before we head in, let's just take a minute and take care of that shall we? So
Ah,
I'll
yes.
clap my hands together, but it feels really weird. And some energy
like-
comes out that looks very much actually like the spectral energy of which we are now made. And let's see. How many people of that do I get again? 3. Okay. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time. I'm going to hit Eleos, myself, and Lilith. The three smooshiest.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Much appreciated.
So you have gained 5 hit points, and your hit point maximum has increased.
Very much appreciated.
Lovely. Thank you.
Of course, gladly.
I'm excited to see.
Need all
how
the
this-
help we can get if we're ghosts. Yeah, no, I haven't been
stuff
stripped of
just
my
go-
powers, so Kelemvor seems
What?
cool with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. He's cool with the glory of the gaining strength in the gauntlet. So let's let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Alright.
Can we just like float through the door?
I
No,
think
actually,
so.
as you come up to the door, you attempt to pass through it, and it actually becomes solid. And as your hand touches it, a ripple of orangish energy ripples off of it.
Hey, boy.
That's different. Okay. Do we push? Can we push?
Yeah,
Do we
there's
have
there's a
forms to
doorknob to
push?
this.
The door handle.
As you-
Can we actually interact with things or no?
This door you seem to be able to, and as you push the door open, you hear a and you are all instantly transported to a small village.
Oh.
What is this?
As you look around, you can you land in the center of this small village where there is a fountain that is softly rippling. And looking at one another, you notice that your physical bodies seem to be solid once again. You're no longer transparent and ethereal, but everything. It seems that wherever you've gone, you've become a part of that location. And to the north of you, you can see a large set of double-doored gates that seems to lead to looks like a church way off on the hill. To the south of you, you see a small gate, and there's a sign next to it that just says camp. And as you look around, the 6 houses that are around, all of the lights on the porch, the small torches, light up.
Ew.
I just wonder which house has the theremin player in it. That's all I want.
All right.
Is
Is this new?
this is neat. Okay. Hopefully there's no cats in here or anything. That seems to be our previous experiences with villages in the Gauntlet. Well,
Do any of these homes have windows?
Many of them do. However, before any of this happens, I should let you all know that enough chaos has been thrown around in the chat that everyone is getting a Wheel of Chaos. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start around here. We're gonna go in the order of initiative. So first up is gonna be Fess. Round and round it goes. Let's see what is in store for Fess. Longevity. This is a positive.
Ooh.
Fess,
okay.
for 1 minute, you recover 5 hit points at the start of your turn. And I will say that this will trigger at the start of initiative. Any of these that last for an initiative amount of time will start at initiative. All right. and
Fancy. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
going down the line,
Godmaster.
Eleos, you are up next. And resistance. When combat starts, Eleos, you are going to be resistant to all damage for 3 turns.
Ooh,
What a
Very,
great way to
very
start
nice
off.
treat.
that is
All right.
fantastic.
Now, on to Lilith. Round the wheel
Oh.
goes
Uh-oh.
Stim Shot.
Okay.
Okay. Wait,
Uh,
what does that do again?
You will recover hit points equal to 2 rolls of your hit dice at the start of initiative. We'll say at the start of your turn.
All right.
And see, this is what happens, everyone. You do chaos before anything is happening, and suddenly some things get wasted. Next up is Lontil. Here we go. Lontil, I see you. At the start of initiative, you are going to be under the effect of the Fairy Fire spell.
That's all right. That's all right.
You'll just be a shiny ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Last
Yes.
one,
Okay, we're-
Vomm
we're
Stigabashi. Lethargic. At the
Oh.
start of combat, you will have slow cast upon you.
Oh,
Alrighty. So,
that is rough.
Okay.
as you're looking about this town, what would you like to do?
Well, there's a church. There's a camp.
And there are houses.
There are
Houses.
houses.
Should we all take a house and case the place?
I feel
Maybe we
like
should-
separating is a bad idea.
If I've
Probably a bad
learned
idea.
anything from the Gauntlet, it's don't split the party. We should probably go together. Let's
To the left?
always to the left. Always to the left
Yeah.
first. Maybe let's
Let's
go
go to the left.
to this here.
Oh, oh, fun.
Oh, Vom.
All
Yeah.
right.
All
Let's
right.
knock on that door.
So I'll just go. Is the door about there?
Yes, you can see that the door for this location is under this little bit of a thatching.
Okay.
And is anyone else following Fess, or is that just?
Mhm.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
I should.
Yes.
I will. I'll follow last, and just
Good
kind of give a scan around all of the other buildings, as I am the last one to enter, closing the door behind us, just to see if anybody is watching us, is watching from a window, anything peeking around, keeping
Alright.
track of us.
Okay.
But just as everybody goes in.
All right. So heading up to the door, you can see that there's the small thatching, and there's a little bit of an overhang, but the door is directly underneath, and you can see that there is a door knocker, and hanging from the door knocker is a small sign with handwritten letters that says "Trick or treat."
I don't know what that is.
Well, I like tricks and I like treats, so
Treats
it
are
can't be
usually
bad.
better.
that does.
also-
I mean,
Mr. Awesome has redeemed Chaos on Agent of Chaos on the next player. I'm gonna wait until combat starts because right now there's not really a next player.
all right.
This can't be
Uh,
too bad. I mean,
No, I mean,
It's a
That's it.
house.
it's a house. Who wants? I'll knock. I'll knock.
you're there.
Polite.
Yeah.
You got this. You're our shield.
I'm great with people. I'll knock.
Okay.
Maybe I should knock.
I'm
I'll
great
do
with
the
people. I'm
talking if
actually,
you have any problems.
I'm totally fine with people. It's okay.
As you knock, almost immediately the door opens up, and there is almost what looks like a living shadow. Not the shadows that you have encountered in the past, but this is the black, transparent, and fuzzy outline of a humanoid creature with bright white lights. And it just looks at you.
We're lost.
Trick or treat! I'll
Hello!
call from the back.
Lontil, I need you to flip a coin for me.
Flip
so
a coin.
I'll
Oh
say,
my god, are you gonna get a trick or treat?
I'll roll a die.
yeah,
Okay.
evens is heads, odd is tails.
Okay.
Alright.
It's gonna be a D6 just for funsies. That is a 5. So
5.
odd.
So tails. As that happens, the door immediately shuts, and you all begin to hear, and the sound of bone grinding against bone, and footsteps
Well, that was rude.
as
What is happening? Oh.
skeletons appear to crawl from underneath the buildings.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well,
We shouldn't have knocked on doors.
So,
Oh.
This trick or treat thing
No,
seems to
there's
send
so many.
skeleton.
at this point, we will be up in the round of initiative. Fess, you are up first, and at the start of that, we are going to spin that Wheel of Chaos from, I believe it was Mr. Awesome. Let's see what's going to happen to you. Here we go, here we go. Double trouble. Don't worry, we've fixed this one.
Okay, good.
What
I'm
does
glad-
fixed mean?
It
I'm
means
glad
that
that
we no
our,
longer duplicate every monster on the map. We duplicate, or at half health, we duplicate the nearest monster at full health. So,
Oh,
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that our adventurer union rep had a talking with people that run the arena in general.
yes.
Fix that one.
It's fair,
That
it's
makes
fair.
it a little easier.
Okay.
alrighty.
Okay, so I'm up.
Fess, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Let's this gentleman's right here. He's right in my face. Does he seem angry? Does he seem like he's going to be swinging at me?
He is holding a sword and just.
Well, even though I may be amongst you, it is I must now smite upon the undead, so I'm going to hit it. Oh, you know what? Let's just get Hunter's Mark art now, just for funsies. So I'll use my bonus action to look deep into its undead eyes and say, "All right, you chose the wrong person to trick." And I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it, and then I'll attack it.
All right, casting Hunter's Mark on it and then attacking it. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me.
That is going to be and I just fixed my character sheet, so last week's problems don't happen again. Thank you very much. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 definitely hits the skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage.
Delightful. Oh, yes. So that's going to be 15 points of piercing damage on the first attack, Gauntlet Master.
15 points of piercing damage. Okay. Yeah, as
I have a feeling this is gonna work medium well.
as the skeleton approaches and just you take your rapier and jab it into the side of its head, taking the skull clear off of the body. The body beneath it collapses. And you've got this skull on your rapier that just and you flick it to the
Yes.
side. That skeleton is gone.
All right. Well, for my second attack, I can attack a second creature, can't I?
Yes, you can. You can take the attack action twice, and there are 2 things within range.
Yay! I can't move my Hunter's Mark to him though.
No, you cannot.
That's a natural 20 though.
That's a natural 20! That's definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. This time around, you catch the skeleton right in the sternum, and it is still up, still clacking about. Anything else from you, Fess?
I'll be sending these things straight to the other side. They are not meant to exist. That'll be my turn.
Also, Crom the Crusher, I completely agree. 14 skeletons would have been a bit much. All right.
Oh god.
That is then going to bring us to Eleos. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, all right. These are not the tricks I'm used to. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Yeah, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That's 8 points of necrotic damage.
8 points of necrotic damage. All right.
And if it is an undead target, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Hey, would you look at that? It
Until
is
the end of my next turn.
definitely an undead target. Okay, cool. Elios, anything else from you?
I'm just gonna fly like 10 feet in the air.
All right, jumping up 10 feet into the air. As that happens, the skeletons begin to step forward. I mean, Fess, the one that's in front of you, isn't really, it's not going to step forward at all. That's a joke. That's a 7 to hit, so that's not going to do anything at all.
Kind
This
of
one
wanted
is
you to
gonna-
hit me so I could heal, skeleton.
Step up here and come at you, Lilith, and that is going to be a 13 to hit.
It does not hit.
And this skeleton back here is going to step forward and come towards you, Vomm. And that is, ooh, there we go. A 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty. So that is going to be... Guys, it's been so long since we've had skeletons. 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
As the one behind as well shambles up to attack. That's a natural 20. That, luckily though, Lontil was a 1 on the die, so that's going to be a total of 4 points of piercing damage as it jabs at you with its short sword.
Okay.
More skeletons coming from around this corner. This one is going to come up here to you, Vomm, and going to attack you. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
And that'll be 5 points of piercing damage. This one is going to come
again.
up to you, Lontil. And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
All right. And then that's going to do it for the skeletons, which is then going to bring us to Lilith, you are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
Alright, well, seeing as this one hit me, I'm going to hit it back.
All right, I like it.
And of course I roll for nothing. That's a 10.
A 10. Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit the skeleton. So as the skeleton shambles up, turns out I forgot that it was at disadvantage because, I mean, my gosh, it had happened so quickly. So its attack actually rolled a natural 1. So whatever damage you took, not gonna happen. All right. Lilith, anything else from you?
Oh, yes, and seeing this happen and knowing that my friend, well, 2 of my friends are after me, I am going to yell over at my lizard friend and say, hey, here's some inspiration. Kick their butts.
All right.
All right,
A more
inspiration
inspiring
going.
speech I have never heard.
Surely this is our mission statement. We'll put it on the
I'll
wall.
do better next time, but he's very far away. And I'm a little busy.
That's gonna bring us to, Lilith, anything else from you?
That is it.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Yes, a bright flash of green energy emits from the steel as she now radiates a nice hum of green glowing light as the fairy fire spell takes effect. I'm gonna kind of look around. There's no other, nobody else around that we've seen so far in the courtyard or around these picnic in these houses. Besides the
This
figure.
is everything that you have seen so far.
All right. Well then, I'm hoping this is a simple thing. I don't quite like being sandwiched between these two. So I think I'm going to start with 5 feet of movement here.
All right. So as that happens, the skeleton behind you is going to take an attack of opportunity on you, and
Yep.
that is a 21 to hit.
Sure, that'll hit.
That'll be 5 points of piercing damage. As you run away, it
Alright.
jabs you in the back with its short sword.
All right. And then I think it's good to take an attack with my spear at the skeleton here.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
So
you
that is
flank around to the back side of this skeleton.
that'll be a 13 to hit.
A 13 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
All right. That'll be 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points
go
of
for the rib
piercing
cage.
damage. All right. So, as you come around and jab at this skeleton with your spear, it's still looking pretty hardy. But, yeah, that definitely did something to it. Anything else from you,
All right.
Lontil?
I think. No, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Until at the end of your turn, again, you all now hear. And crawling from underneath the houses here, a couple of zombies pull their way out.
Oh.
Oh, bloody hell.
Friends, we might want to skedaddle.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
some new-
I was born for this, though. This is my holy charter. It's been so long since I've been able to just destroy undead things. It's
This is
what
why
I do.
Kelemvor thought this was okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
probably. Maybe that was why he was like,
Yeah.
it's a pass. I'll let you have it.
He also understands entertainment, but whatever.
I mean, not really part of the holy charter of the Church of Kelemvor is like, and yay, the people shall be entertained. This is
So-
That's
just,
not the deal you made. Oh.
This
No,
zombie
no,
off
no.
here to the far right has just had enough distance to actually no, its speed is less. It did not have enough distance. It's only able to get there. Let's see here. This zombie, well, the other zombies are already in combat area. So, we have this zombie here, which is going to take a swing at you, Lilith, and it is going to be at advantage because that is flanking. That is still just a 15 to hit, so that's not going to do anything as the zombie attempts to slam into your side. You sidestep away. Vomm, the one next to you here, is going to attempt to shoulder charge you as well, and with a natural 1, just trips and falls down. It is now prone. And Lontil, this one here, is going to attempt to get you as well because of the fairy fire at advantage with 2 4s. That's going to bring that to a 7. The zombie's unable to do anything at all. Bringing us to Vomm. You are up. What would you like to do?
Right, well, while I may be slowed, I am yet mighty, and anybody looking in my direction will see in the air around me appear dozens and dozens, hundreds even, of tiny marauding orcs as I cast Spirit Guardians.
So,
Choose my allies to be unaffected by this spell, but everything within 15 feet of me has its movement halved, and when it starts its turn within that 15 feet or enters it for the first time, it must make a wisdom save or take a bunch of damage.
okay. So,
Cute.
I'm going
Sorry,
ahead
They're adorable.
and giving you.
They are not adorable, they are tiny and fearsome.
I am giving
Anything
you.
tiny is adorable.
I am giving you
anything
your
tiny.
aura, so you've got that. Anything else from you, Vomm?
I'm going to see if I can make that wisdom saving throw to no longer be slowed.
All right, go ahead.
Right, what's my wisdom save again? It's been a while since I've had it.
Who am I?
And also, it's kind of difficult reading things on the screen with one eye covered. That will be a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20, Vomm, you are no longer slowed, and just remember, it's for Grumsh.
Yes.
This is true.
Alrighty, Vomm. So, that is then going to bring us to, you hear all off in the distance.
What?
Don't like this trick.
Bloody hell, more?
Yeah,
and
I
that's
know.
that. Bringing us to the top of the round. Fess,
What?
you are up.
Ah.
Elios, you are on deck.
I don't like the trick. Oh, this is the worst. Okay. You know what? I can't quite get to the zombie, so I think I'm gonna have to stick here with this skelly. So I'm going to look at it and say, "You escaped me once, but not again," and put my hunter's mark on it.
All right, Hunter's Mark going on this Skelly over here.
Skelly. Oh, what is that? That's a 17 to hit combo.
17 does hit the skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. As your new mark, you stab right into it with your rapier and shatter its pelvic bone with this one little jab, and it falls unable to stand.
Alright. I really need to name this rapier. I should really bring it to the audience and have them help me with that at some point. It's glorious theirs, after all. It's glorious for them and Kelemvor, so it's pretty great. Let's take my. I'll just continue that same arc through with my rapier and bring it straight into this next fellow.
All right, straight into this next fellow. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me.
That's a 27.
27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage as Fess just begins stabbing through
That is 13 points for maximum damage.
13 points of damage. Fess is just walking through this this collection of skeletons and bones shattering with every step she takes. All right. Fess, anything else from you?
For the glory of my god and for your entertainment for Halloween! That's better.
All right. Eleos, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to shoot some Eldritch Blasts over here. Because my friend Lontil looks like she's not having a good time. So
Yeah, Lontil seems to be pretty surrounded.
yeah. So
Also-
I'm gonna do.
Fess, Crandall95 has suggested Kelemvor for your
Sword.
Love it.
Not bad.
All right,
I
so
mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
for his
shoot
glory.
one at this guy and
Alrighty.
one at the zombie. So one for each.
All right, one for each. Go ahead and roll those attack rolls for me, please.
All right, for the one on the skeleton, that's a 25 to hit.
25 hits. And for the zombie?
For the zombie, that will be a 15 to hit. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Don't play.
It's
It
all
was wonderful.
cranberry songs now. Alright.
I once made a bit of a spectacle of myself dancing to that song in a bar in Borneo, but that's a story for another time.
You saucy lad.
Both of those
No,
will
I'm
hit.
asking
Elios,
the
go
post
ahead
chat,
and
dude.
roll,
Okay.
roll damage for me, please.
All right, the first one for the skeleton is 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage onto the skeleton. Very nice. As a blast of energy rips one of its hands off, but it still has the other.
Well, on the zombie, that's max damage for 14 points of force damage.
14 points of force damage on the zombie as it's hit square in the chest, but still continues to shamble forward. All right,
Well,
Elios,
bugger.
anything else from you?
Yes, I am going to fly right here.
Flying right over there. Very nice. And you're still 10 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the skeletons, which I believe they need to start making some saves. Vomm, what save is it that they have to make?
It is a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. So for the first skeleton in the top left corner there, actually not. That's an 18.
Oh, well, that saves. It will take half
Moving.
damage.
Clockwise, that's going to be an 11 for the next one.
Fails.
An 18 for the one opposite the other 18.
Saves.
And a 15 for the last one.
Also saves.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that damage roll for me.
Those that failed will take 17 points of necrotic damage, and those that stay will take 8.
Okay, so the 8. Wow, my goodness.
Here we go.
As these skeletons are now surrounded by tiny orcs, and they're just jumping
Told you they
all
were
over
adorable.
them. So let's see. This guy takes 8.
I love
This
it.
one is just the orcs jump all over the skeleton up here and begin ripping it apart, throwing its bones all over the place. It dies. This one also takes 8, and this one also takes 8. The other 3 are still standing. So the topmost one is going to attempt to attack Yavam, and at advantage, that is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
Although
The
nothing if
one
not consistent.
behind you is going to attempt to do the same, and that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And then this last one is going to move up here towards Lontil and attempt to attack her. Ooh. And that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage from that skeleton. That's going to do it for the skeletons, bringing us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
All right. Actually, I'm gonna follow my winged friend, and I am going to turn my gaze to the zombie that appeared over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to freeze him in spot.
All right. Freezing him in place. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
Oh, that is much better. 14.
14 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
And I will actually do this correctly this week. An 8 and a 1, so 9 points of cold damage.
9 points of cold damage. Okay. Nope, that's he does not make that save. So as the cold begins to you hit the core of the zombie, and the frost emanates across its whole body, and it looks down, and the head falls off in its last twitch. That's gonna do it for that zombie. Lilith, anything else from you?
Great. One down. A few more to go. Yeah. Hey, Vomm! You need a hand over there?
No, I'm rather enjoying this, actually.
Alright, fine. I won't give you a help. Oh.
We're just
All right,
asking
cool.
for our own good.
Cold Song throws her cold shoulder. There we go.
Hi then.
Burn.
So
He
that
says
is
no.
then.
What
They opt freeze.
That's going to
actually,
bring
not
us to
burn.
Lontil. What would you like to do?
Well, the light of the moon shines overhead, a large, wonderful beacon in the sky. I will draw the wand of the War Mage, gesture up to it, begin to weave my hands through the air, and as I do so, a bright, shiny pillar of moonlight beams directly down in front of me. I'm going to cast Moon.
All right, casting Moonbeam. Dang.
No, I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to cast it probably right about here.
All right, and that's a 5-foot radius?
10 feet.
Ooh, 10 feet. Okay.
No, you're right. 5-foot radius, 10 feet.
Okay, so you can get both that zombie and that skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, they need to make saves?
At the start of their turn, yes, they'll need to make constitutions.
Good to know, as a beam of moon energy comes shooting down. Okay, so anything else from you, Lontil?
No, that's my action. Yeah, for a bonus action, I'm going to, as I finish casting this spell, I'm going to lunge out, jaws wide open at this fleshy, gnarled shoulder of the zombie here, and use my Hungry Jaws feature to make a bite attack.
All right, Hungry Jaws, go ahead and make that bite attack.
That will be, does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit the zombie. They're not very quick.
All
As
right.
you summon the light from the moon casting down, you then bite into the zombie's shoulder.
That'll be just 1 point of piercing damage, but I gain 4 temporary hit points from that.
Very nice. So
Sorry,
1
3.
point of piercing damage. As you bite in, immediately you recoil. The taste is horrendous. Rotting flesh mixed with dirt. Ah, man, this has been dead for a while. Okay.
Don't care.
Anything else from you, Lontil? Anything else from you, Lontil?
Yep, that's fine. I've eaten rotten meat before.
The
Alrighty.
rot, it just adds seasoning. It's fine.
Exactly. It's dry aged meat, right?
It's like cheese or meats. Or
Like prosciutto.
You have no faith.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us to the zombies, which all of them are going to have to make some saves. So the top, the one in the top left there, that is going to be 17 Vomm,
Saves.
and then going around in the circle, the one by Lontil, that is going to be a 2,
Nope. Failed.
and the one closest to you is going to be a 12.
Fails.
All right. Let's see. What was the? Go ahead and. Do you remember the damage you rolled on the last one, or do you want to roll new?
It's fresh damage, actually.
Oh, cool.
Because it happens on their turn.
Gotcha. So go ahead
so,
and roll that damage.
So those that fail take 16, and those that save take 8.
Alrighty. So 16 points of damage as the tiny orcs, having destroyed a skeleton there, take their attention onto new prey. They all remain standing, but the orcs are doing their darndest to just rip them to shreds, stabbing their little spears into it. Just okay.
Do they frolic when they attack?
I think
I
there's.
mean, as much as orcs frolic, which is kind of, you know.
Oh,
adorable.
goodness.
did you?
I mean, it's not pretty. I'll tell you that.
It doesn't have to be pretty to be adorable.
So
Anything
Lontil,
mini-sized is adorable.
the zombie that is in your moonbeam is going to go ahead and make its dexterity save, correct?
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. That's going to be a 21.
Ooh, darn. Yeah, that saves. So
right.
that'll be 6 points of radiant damage.
6 points of radiant damage. Ooh, okay. Yes. So, as wait, actually no. Like this. Yeah. That's gonna do it, and it did not make it save. As the light from the moon comes shining down, the zombie just and is evaporated before your very eyes. It is gone. Okay. Then the other zombie that is by you, Vomm, is going to attempt to attack you. That is going to be a 16 to hit as it tries to slam into you. Not going to happen there. The zombie up by you, Lilith, is going to try and rush into you, and that's going to be a 9 to hit, so nothing happening there.
Just dance away.
Okay. Oh, and actually, retroactively, totally forgot about this skeleton that hadn't moved, because it was all those that were trying to make saves. Lontil does a 21 hit.
Yeah, sure does.
All right, that'll be another 5 points of piercing damage as it, the skeleton that remembered that it was there comes about. All right, that's it for the zombies bringing us.
Its existence.
I was just sitting there going. Okay, so Vomm, you are up. What would you like to do?
Right. For my bonus action, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon into the square to my my right. Momentarily forgot which way was which then. That was embarrassing.
So
Alrighty.
you only have one eye.
It's the depth perception.
Sure. We'll go with that.
All right, gonna go ahead and bring your spear into play here.
And I'm going to use it to stab the skeleton to Lontil's left.
All right, using it to stab the skeleton to Lontil's left. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
Oh, not brilliant. 12.
12 just misses, unfortunately.
Damn it. Well, for my action, I am going to try and bash the skeleton in front of me with my hammer.
All right, bashing the skeleton in front of you with your hammer. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
14.
14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Excellent. That was 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. As you hit the skeleton with your hammer, you can see that the bones
No,
begin
8.
to
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8. The bones begin to shatter beneath it, and it takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it is vulnerable to bludgeoning and crumbles to dust as you blow a bunch of bone dust off of your hammer. All right. Anything else from you, Vomm?
Nope.
Okay. At that point, crashing through the gates to the north, you see a massive minotaur skeleton
Oh,
rushing through.
no.
Seeing Eleos in the air, actually you are within range of it, and it is going to cut down at you, Eleos, with its great axe. So that is going to that's a 9 to hit, so you're good.
Okay. Hold on.
Mhm.
Reaction question.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. It's damage that I have to take. Okay, never mind.
No worries. All right.
Ignore
so
me.
back to the top of the round. We've got Fess and Eleos. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, that sucks. So, okay, I was going to do something else, but that seems urgent, so I'm going to... Vomm seems to have this in hand, and I am the shield of Kelemvor. No puny zombie can hit me, theoretically. So I'm going to just run straight past that guy.
GM, I would like to point out that the Minotaur
enter the
skeleton
field.
did enter the area of effect.
And on its save, that is going to be a 14.
Oh, that just saves, so it will take half damage. Okay. So it takes 7 points of necrotic damage.
All right, 7 points of necrotic damage as the Minotaur skeleton rushes in. All the small orcs just rushing towards it and beginning to climb up its feet. Okay. So, Fess, what were you what were you doing?
I ran straight past this guy here. I'm assuming that he's gonna take a swing at me.
Thank you.
As
He
I
is
just
indeed.
dash straight by.
And that is going to be 16 to hit, so it doesn't do anything there.
No, and on this one, I believe this turn my healing fades, but I took no damage, so.
Yeah, that is true.
And I'm going to come straight up to this here nasty and go, "Hey there, I think it's your time." And I'll transfer my hunter's mark over to him using my bonus
Alright.
action.
Hunter's mark on the Minotaur skeleton.
Yep. And I'm gonna smack it.
You're gonna
I'm
smack
smacking
it. Go
real
ahead and
hard.
roll that attack roll for me, please.
Please be huge. Load.
Fess is broken again.
Shoot!
Will a 14 hit?
A 14 will hit the Minotaur skeleton. It is massive. Go ahead and
I
roll
don't have
damage
to
for me,
hit.
please.
I don't have to have a lot of precision here.
As she's rolling
Alright.
damage, GM, I do need to make a Constitution save to maintain movement.
Go ahead and do that for me, please.
That's cocked.
10.
All right, so Fess, how much damage did you do?
There's 10 points of piercing damage on my first attack.
10 points of piercing damage on your first attack. Very nice. And go ahead and roll your second attack for me. And Lontil, what was your save?
It was a 14.
Excellent.
That will be a 27 to hit, Gauntlet Master.
27 also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Amazing! I was born to kill this thing. Oh, that's so sad. Crom isn't even here. So that's going to be 9 points of piercing
Another
damage.
9 points
It's
of
damage.
piercing. All right.
For this being my holy charter, I'm just kind of whelming this one, but that's fine. That'll do it.
All right, that's going to do it for Fess, which is going to bring us to Eleos. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, all right. Seeing this little bugger rush up to me, I'm just going to say, well, you're not very attractive, are you? And I, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on this
Okay.
gentleman.
Hexblade's Curse is coming on to the Minotaur skeleton.
And I'm going to take out my spiked chain that I have named Mercy. And I'm going to take a slash at it.
All right, go ahead and take that slash.
Oh, yeah. I think a 27 will hit.
A 27 will definitely hit the Minotaur skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Okay, well, that's shit on the dice, but 11 plus 3 is 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get that in. The Minotaur skeleton coming in hot from the distance, seemed very intimidating, has taken a lot of damage upon immediately entering and missing. Also, thank you, Pushaloo, for redeeming a sabotage on the Minotaur skeleton. It's gonna have a hard time here.
It is. I'm not done yet, little guy.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use my second action with my weapon.
Yes, you are.
And that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits the Minotaur skeleton. Roll damage.
Do I get the hex damage on all attacks against the creature?
All attacks, yeah.
Sweet. So, that's 12 points of piercing damage.
Another 12 points of piercing damage. Good lord. All right, well, this thing is still standing, but parts of its ribs are falling as you are lashing at it with Mercy, Fess stabbing at it with her rapier, and all of the small orcs just pulling off the bones. Okay.
You're looking better already, bud.
That is then going to bring us to the skeletons, who are going to have to make a couple of saves. So the one behind you, Vomm, is a 20 on the die, which is going to bring that to a 19. So it's going to
Save.
save. And then the one to your right is an 8.
Fails.
Fails. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. Kidson, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Halloween is Kidson is wanting to start a Halloween train hype. We love you, Kidson. Thank you so very much.
Yes.
We love you, Kidson.
Please.
Spooky
Right.
Spooky.
So the one that saves will take 8 damage. The one that fail will take 16. And I would like to point out, Eleos, that where I am from, to take a slash means something very different.
No.
Does that skeleton
In
in
the
the
orc
moon
homelands.
need to make a save as well, GM?
He does not, because at this point, both of the skeletons have just been.
Ah.
Oh my goodness, freaking gracious! They are ripped to pieces by all of the orcs. Let's see here. Hold on. Kidsen, or let's see, Zagmeister. Thank you so much, also for the 300 bits. Crom, thank you for gifting a sub to our community. And
Crom.
yeah, thank you. Alrighty.
We see you,
so-
Crom. Go take a nap.
We do-
Crom
we do
everyone
miss
keeps
you.
talking about.
You'll
You'll like
meet him
him.
one day.
He also
Well,
doesn't wear a shirt. It'll be great. Y'all will have like an I hate shirts club.
I don't hate them, I just prefer not to wear them.
So
I think that's
Lontil,
how he feels,
the skeleton that is by the right of you is going to make its attack, and that is a 13 to hit. So
Nope.
nothing gonna happen there. Kidson, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My gosh,
Kidson!
He's
Thank you,
really
thank
working
you.
on
It's
that hype
amazing.
chain.
seriously is. Crom, thank
And
you
the
for the
chat
100 bits
box
as
as
well.
Oh, he is the. Oh no,
he's
he's
coming
not
for
the chat boss.
Crandall.
He's
Yeah, they're
coming
going
for
for
Crandall
Crandall.
hard.
All right, that's gonna do it for the skeletons, bringing us to Lilith. You are up, Lontil. You're on deck. What would you like to do, Lilith?
Alright. Well,
Zagmeister,
you know,
thank
not
you for the
liking
200
this
bits.
new guy that decided to appear in front of me, but I have one next to me, and I'm going to deal with him first.
Okay,
So,
really quick, Babs, thank you for the 2,000 bits.
Oi!
And that
Oh,
officially
wow.
started the hype train. You guys are amazing.
Sweet!
We love you all so much.
Love you.
Let's see where this train goes.
Alright, with all the hype behind us, I am going to whack at the zombie in front of me, this guy.
All right, whacking at the zombie in front of you. Go ahead, and as you make that roll, I should go ahead and let you know that a third greater healing potion has been gotten for you all, and you're already 59% of the way to the next one. Rather than
Sweet.
resetting this, I'm gonna let it go on a
Fantastic.
roll. What was the
Alright, that was a 16.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Happy Space Princess, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Means the world to us.
Wasn't the best damage roll, but 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. And that was to the one on your left?
Yes, the one above me, on my left.
The one above
This
you.
one.
All right. 8 points of piercing damage with your rapier. Very nicely done. Anything else from you, Lilith? And Anonymous Cheerer, thank you so much for the 2,000 bits. Holy crap. And Zagmeister, thank you for the 1,000 bits as well.
Thank you
Uh,
so much, everyone.
Wow. Well, with all the hype going on,
Well,
Hyped out.
I'm gonna just say, Vomm, you may not want it, but the hype is here, and it is here for you. And I'll give him inspiration anyway, even though he's begrudgingly.
Vomm, you
I'll
just
take
hear in
it.
the distance. Grumpy Space Princess, thank you
GM.
for the 100 bits. Eleos, yes.
I realized
Mm-hmm.
a roll on a 19 with Hexblade's Curse is a
Is a
critical.
crit.
So Mr. Gentleman needs to take 2 more points of piercing.
Did you only roll a 2 on the die?
Yes.
What did you roll on the Hex? What about the Hexblade's Curse die?
You don't get. You just get 3 extra damage for Hexblade's Curse. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
a die.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's,
an
it's
additional
not Hunter's Mark.
2 points of damage. Very nice. Crandall95, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I see you trying to heal yourself back up. Although at the moment, never mind. Babs is the current chat leader, but is already looking pretty low on the health there. Oh, goodness gracious. And Kidsen says the anonymous cheer was me. Kidsen, thank
battle
you
for
so
the
much for the
ages.
2,000 bits. My gosh, thank you. Seriously. Good Lord, Babs, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Healing yourself up. I see you there. Seriously, thank you so much. My gosh, where were we?
Good God.
Oh, there really is a fight happening in the
really is.
audience.
Fights are happening all
Yeah,
around.
what we're
Halloween
doing.
fight.
Let's look at that.
Lontil, you are up. What would you like to do?
Yes, as this skeleton near me arrives to the fray, takes a eye as towards me, but I imagine a swarm of tiny orcs dashes in front of me to take the brunt of the blow. I'm gonna simply back up, gesture, come here, come dance with this.
All right. As you back up, it's going to take an attack of opportunity, and that's going to be a 13 to hit.
Nope, again, does not hit.
Oh my goodness gracious, does not hit. And I'm gonna be interrupted for these guys. Crandall95, thank you for the 1,795 bits. I'm guessing that's what you needed to become the next boss. And to another anonymous
That's
cheer,
exactly what he needed.
another 2,000 bits. Holy crap, you guys.
Nice. Happy
my-
Halloween. We
Yeah.
love you.
Now,
Oh,
there are the
yeah.
treats.
Mhm.
We've
there you
completed
are. I
level
know. We called
3.
trick, but we got treats, and our treats are you.
We've completed level 3 of the hype train, and let's
Nice.
You're the
keep it going,
best.
folks. Let's see where this goes. Okay, so that's gonna be it from you, Lontil. Anything else?
Well,
as you
no,
back
no,
up?
that was just my move.
That was your movement. Yes.
Um,
So
I just want to use my action to once more gesture up to the moon, and I'm going to redirect my moonbeam pillar over directly over the Minotaur skeleton.
ooh, directly over the Minotaur skeleton. All right. Let me see here. And it's at the start of its turn, correct?
Yep, at the start of its turn, and that'll
Alright.
finish my go.
Right, and that finishing your go is going to then bring us to the zombies, who are going to need to do some things. But before they do some things, a big old thank you to Kidsen for the 3,000 bits. Holy crap,
Damn,
Kidsen.
killing it.
And to Frumpy Space Princess for another 100 bits. You guys, wow.
We love you.
You're the best.
As that's happening, the zombies are going to attempt their saves, and the hype train is doing well for them. That is going to be a 5 on the first zombie and a 9 on the second.
Both fail. They will both take 14 points of damage.
Okay, and as that is happening, I totally forgot there was an Agent of Chaos redeemed by Leoric on you, Vomm. So we're going to go ahead and spin that Wheel of Chaos, have it go around,
Oh,
and see
yes.
what is going to happen
Does the chaos
to
happen
ya.
to all of the little orcs too? Like,
Could you imagine?
Oh.
Whatever happens to Bob
Resistance.
also happens to all the little orcs.
Vomm, you are now resistant to all damage for the next 3 turns. As that happens,
Yeah.
all of the small
Alright,
orcs
alright.
just.
You're gonna kill me.
All right. And with the damage that those zombies took, ooh, that first one is going to save. The second one does not. So, with all of the small orcs attempting to tear these to shreds and stab at them with small spears, the zombie next to you falls, and like piranha, your orcs just clamber onto him and rip him to pieces. The top one falls to his knees. It looks like it's about to go down, but in a last effort of strength, pulls itself back up and shakes them all off. But really quickly, they come right back onto him. So he is still standing, but barely. Okay, that is then going to bring... the zombie hasn't done anything yet. It's going to attempt to attack Fess, and that is going to be... That's the 12, which does nothing. Crumb the Crusher, thank you for gifting a sub to our community. Means the world to us. But to you who joined our community, pull up a chair. Welcome to the tavern. Great to have you. With the zombies going, Vomm, you're up. What would you like to do?
Right. I'm going to move my spear over to the zombie, and I'm going to stab it.
All right, stabbing at that zombie. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, natural 20, first of all.
Yes.
Yes! Go ahead and roll that damage for me,
Yes.
please.
Maximum damage. So that will be 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage to that zombie, and it does not. Ooh, actually, does it?
Oh, no, wait, I didn't.
Come on.
I didn't add it. Wait, do I add? Yeah, I have my modifier to it, so 19.
19 points of damage. Okay, so with that, it doesn't save on its roll. It attempts once again to have a last burst of energy, but you smash its jaw clean off and repeatedly blow until it is a pile of blood on the ground. I'm sorry, guys. The chat's breaking me. Thank you to Crandall95 for the 1,700 bits. Thank you to Crumb the Crusher for the 19 bits. Thank you to Crandall for the 3,000 bits. Thank you for Mitchuk for the 100 bits. We're at level 5 of the hype train, and guys, you're at 700% of your greater healing potions. You've gotten all of your greater healing potions, and we're gonna have to figure out what your next goal is at some point here in the future, but not right now. Frumpy Space Princess, thank you for the 10 bits, and Zagmeister, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Good freaking lord. Vomm, anything else from you after that attack?
Oh, I'm not even close to done. I'm going to move over to this skelly here. Oh, the thing moves with me. Isn't that cool?
It does indeed.
So that other zombie's dead, yes?
Yes, the other zombie is obliterated. It's dead.
Excellent. So I'm gonna step in front of Lontil and swing my hammer into the face of the skeleton.
Swinging your hammer into the face of the skeleton. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please. Zagmeister, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Crandall95, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
14.
14 does hit the skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. It takes the 16 because it is vulnerable to it, and it too falls to the ground. My gosh.
I'm having a very good night.
Okay, Vomm, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Minotaur skeleton, which at the start needs to make a save, and it fails. How much damage does it take, Vomm?
Come on, Vomm.
And actually, you know
12.
what? 12 points of damage, and it also fails yours, Lontil. What does
All right.
it take?
That will be 7 points of radiant damage.
7 points of radiant damage. That's enough to do it. As the Minotaur skeleton begins to be torn down by these little orcs, it's down to just the nubs of its knees, and your radiant energy dissolves the rest of the bone into nothing, and it is gone. At which point, you all see the door to the hut that you knocked on open up.
Oh.
And the shadowy figure steps out onto the porch with a platter and an offering. Lilith, you are right next to this, so you can see there is the forearm bone of a humanoid, and tied to the end of it, a fleshy zombie hand. The shadowy figure just...
Thank you. Okay, should I
It's a
take
strange
it?
gift.
It seems like an
Yeah.
offering. It seems like a reward of some.
Yeah, take
Okay,
it.
I'll
Take it.
take it. I'll take the hands. That
You
is-
deserve it. Treat your.
Yeah, that's
All
clearly
right.
you had in mind when you wanted to come into the gauntlet. It was offerings of zombie hands, right?
I take the zombie hands and I hold it up and I say, thank you, kind figure.
And it returns back
Um,
into the door, which closes, and the light in front of that house is extinguished.
We're gonna have to do this to all the
Strange.
houses.
So
What do I do with this?
as you're holding on to
Just
it,
for my
it
first?
begins to look transparent, and it fades away. Go ahead and mark in your inventory. You have the
Okay.
dead wand.
What is this?
You'll find out. And as that is happening, pardon me while I do this. Mitchie UK, thank you for the 100 bits. Frumpy Space Princess, thank you for the 10 bits. Zagmeister, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Crandall95, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Mitchie UK, thank you for the 100 bits. Wait, hold on. Did it reset? Okay, Frumpy Space Princess, thank you for the 100 bits. Zagmeister, thank you for the 40. Kidson, thank you for the 5,000.
Oh boy.
Zagmeister, thank you for the 450. Crandall, thank you
They
for
are
the
competing.
1,500. Frumpy Space Princess, thank you for the 15. Crandall, thank you for the 5,000. You guys just
Oh
ended
my
the hype train.
goodness.
We beat the level 5
What have we
hype
done?
train by like 100 and something %. Choo choo
Y'all are
indeed,
really
Grumpy Space
high-
Princess.
Oh, wait.
We just hear the crowd thunderous roars around us as we beat these creatures and think, yes, we did it!
So-
For your glory.
That
Yeah.
hype
Actually,
train.
Actually, in the audience, they're just tearing each other apart.
They are, they are.
Yeah,
It's
we
a-
were
it's an
just
all-out
tearing it apart.
So thank you for that hype train, which got for the 2 subscribers and the 34,000 bits over.
Woo!
Anonymous
Thank you,
Cheers, thank you
guys.
for the
We
500
love you.
bits.
Wow.
You guys, thank you so much. In the real world, that really helps us make this show better for you. Right now, we're saving up for some stuff that's actually really going to help the quality of this show. So we're so grateful for you. And all of us are going to need to actually have a sit down and talk about what big ticket item we're going to get.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, you guys,
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know what I want. I know
you
what I want.
guys
I
earned
have a
enough
list as well.
through all of that to get 10 greater healing potions.
Yeah.
I think we just wanted 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, as we continue to progress, the light in front of the first house goes dark.
Alright. Am
Uh,
I near the door for the second house?
One moment as I place a shadow on the house. So,
Alright.
there are a couple of houses by you, Lilith. The first one is, the door is right there. The second one, the door is right here. For this house up here, we've got a door here. There's a door here. And there is a door here. I know, puppers, it's very exciting.
Very excited.
All right.
It's okay.
I knocked
Well-
on the last door, so someone else pick one.
Well, since I'm near the next to the left, you want me to knock?
Do it.
Let's,
Alright.
I'll come scooch by you here.
I think
I will go to this far to the left door, and
I'm gonna go and stand behind her just so everything is covered still.
Yep. That
Okay.
seems
I'm
good.
gonna step down this way to prepare myself for anything that might be coming in the camp.
And I'm still hovering 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
alright, friends.
You see, you knock
Hello?
above another handwritten sign, trick or treat, and the door almost immediately. A similar shadowy figure, but this one doesn't have eyes. This one just has a white glowing grin. And it just
Hello.
maybe looks at you.
I guess I'm supposed to say trick or treat? Maybe?
Lilith, go ahead and
Oh, that's what that
flip a
was.
coin for me. Roll a D2.
I don't have a D2, but I have a D6.
Evens or heads,
And I
odds or
rolled a
tails.
5 as well. The same
5.
thing. But...
Oh, for love of Pete.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as that happens, you all are suddenly whisked away and teleported. Oh god, wait, no, not that map. You saw nothing.
Uh-oh.
So nothing.
actually, no.
There is nothing there. It is darkness, void.
I only
Here.
see my hand.
I'm
Where
not a
are we?
void. Yes.
I
Perfect.
can't see much at the moment anyway.
Tell me
all
when
right.
this is a spoiler-free zone.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You can open your eyes.
Alright.
Audience,
Oh,
audience, you
what?
all saw something.
Oh,
You all find yourselves in an underground tomb. In the very center, you see a massive sarcophagus. To either side, large golden statues. And standing in front of these statues, you see a pair of mummies, and ahead of you to the north, another couple of mummies. But you all
Oh.
then hear a voice in your minds. Leave my lair.
all right.
So, with that, let me get the
Alright.
proper map, or the proper things up. I believe, I mean, Fess, you've got the pretty high initiative. Fess, you are up first. What would you like to do?
I will leave no lair unturned. The undead cannot suffer their existence, even here in this weird Halloween town. So I'm going to run straight up to this one and say, "Your existence must be stopped," and put my hunter's mark on it.
All right, putting your hunter's mark on it. How long does hunter's mark last? And as I ask that, let me go ahead and get. All right, so if you would like, you can go ahead and roll that attack roll for me. I'm guessing you're gonna attack it.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Will a 17 hit, Gauntlet Master?
A 17 will hit the mummy. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Delightful. Okay, there we go. That's what we're talking about, kids. That's going to be. Where does that put it away? Of course. That's going to be 17 points of damage, Gauntlet Master.
17 points of damage to the mummy. Ooh, hot dang. Okay.
On the
and that was
first
for your
attack.
first attack,
On-
yeah.
On the second attack, after stabbing it very deftly, I'm going to swing it around my head and come in for another hit. That's gonna be a 17 again.
17 still hits. Go ahead and roll damage. As that is rolling, Manic Pixie Traveler has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith. And also, Frumpy Space Princess has redeemed Sabotage on whatever that is. Frumpy Space Princess, I will say, of the things that you can sabotage, they're only the mummies. So tell me which mummy you would like to sabotage while we spin the Wheel of Chaos on Lilith. Let's see what is going to happen to you. Stim shot. Hey, that's the second time you
Again?
got stim shot. Yeah, you get to
Wow.
recover.
That's twice.
Have you taken any damage?
No, I've yet to be hit.
All right, well, you're at full health again.
Vomm.
All right, the
That's
mummy
twice
nearest.
that I've gotten the you can heal, but you don't have any way to go.
The mummy nearest to Lontil has been sabotaged. Thank you so much for that, Frumpy Space Princess.
Thank you, especially because I'm still glowing green.
Okay, so actually, that lasts about a minute.
I think we probably debated in the village about that.
Ah,
So I'll say
Yeah.
for any of you that had effects that were lasting a minute or under, they're gone, positive or negative.
Okay.
So, for your second attack, Fess, how much damage had you done?
I did 10 piercing damage on that particular attack, Gauntlet Master.
10 points of piercing damage on the second. And I should ask, you have a +1 rapier, correct? It is a magical weapon? Good to know. Okay. That is then anything else from you, Fess?
You know, I already told it its existence was in fact a blight on this world, so you know I'm good. Like demoralization done. We're good.
Okay. At the end of your turn, let's see. Lilith, Lontil, Eleos, and Vomm, you all hear echoing again in your mind, leave. I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
yep.
Ooh, I failed.
Was that everybody? Everybody?
Everyone
Gauntlet
but
Master?
no, everyone but you, Fess.
That's a 20, Gauntlet Master.
That's
20,
18.
18,
21.
21.
I have a feeling. Yep. I knew
Okay.
it was coming to that.
Everyone but Lilith, you're all unsure exactly where this is coming from, but Lilith, your mind shuts down for a second. You are stunned until the end of its round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Being stunned sucks. I'm
So-
that way back in the.
Yes, so that means you are incapacitated, cannot move, can only speak falteringly, automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against you are at advantage. So that is then bringing us to Eleos. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, all right. These mummies are not very fashionable. So I'm going to cast Shatter right in between the two of them.
All right, shatter in between the two of them. Go
Yes,
ahead and
and
roll that
that's
attack.
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right. Constitution saving throw on the mummy's part. The one to the far left is an 18, and the one to the right is a 16.
Also saves. Bugger.
By the way, I should let you all know that Witch King in the chat is saying, "Don't open the coffin."
I was gonna say,
But
good
I
idea, bad
want
idea.
to.
But what if I really want to open the coffin?
I also-
What if I do it, but like nicely?
Oh boy.
I mean, I just really love me a bit of desecration.
all
All right, Eleos.
That's 17 points halved to whatever.
All right, so that'll be 17. So that'll be the 8
9
points
points
to
or 8?
each of them. We always roll down.
Down, okay.
All right. Very
Round
nicely
down.
done. Eleos, anything else from you?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to fly up just again 10 feet,
All right, flying 10 feet into the air.
and then, oh god, are these columns? These like
Yes, those are
Exactly.
columns that go all the way to the ceiling, which the ceiling appears to be about 50 feet tall.
okay, cool.
And the statues peak right at the ceiling.
All right. Well, I'm going to fly the 20 feet left that I have to like right here.
Okay.
I do not trust that sarcophagus.
Chat's having a back and forth as to whether or not you should open it. So,
I mean, it's 2020. We might as well open it.
Manic
I
Pixie
know,
Travel.
what could be in there that's worse? We should probably not actually say that, because every time I say that.
Thank you for the 100
Yeah.
bits saying open the coffin. Okay,
I
Elias,
know.
anything else from
I
you?
should have knocked on wood.
I knocked on wood. They thought it was the door.
Oh no!
The joys of filming not in a studio.
Elios, anything else from you?
No,
Oops.
I'm good. I'm
All
cool.
right. That is then bringing us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
Can I roll something?
Nope, you can't really do anything.
Do I have to make a check to see if this still happens, or am I just
It's just until the end of whatever's turn that did it to you.
So I just
okay.
stand there and go,
right. At the end of your turn, the sand beneath you begins to, and a hand comes out, and it is going to attempt to attack you, and that is at advantage. So that is a 19 to hit.
It just hits.
All right, and that is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it grasps you and pulls. But you are still able to resist it. Frumpy Space Princess, thank you for all of the bits and saying open the box. Manic Pixie Travel continuing to say opening the box. Oh my goodness
Question,
gracious.
Gauntlet Master, does whatever had just grabbed Lilith count as emerging into my area of effect?
No, it is not part of the thing. It is more of like it's almost like a spiritual weapon.
Oh.
All right. So that is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up. What would you like to do?
Yeah, quite a lot of spooky things happening in this tomb. It wants us to leave, but I see no or gates or anything. So I'm just gonna come around to this side of this pillar, and I want to check it out. Is there anything written in any glyphs or any type of symbol on the pillar itself? GM?
Yeah. So as you read the inscriptions on there are indeed carvings, and they appear to be in hieroglyphics. Do you read that?
No, unless they're in draconic hieroglyphics.
They are not.
Okay.
All
Okay. Well then, in that case, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna come pop round here and hurl a small little motor tip of the wand of the mage and chuck it at this zombie, at this mummy over here.
All right. So go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
That will be a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be 6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage. All right, and one moment. I'm going ahead and starting a poll in the chat so that people can let us know if they want us to open it or not. Please remind me that which
That will go splendidly.
6 points of
tell us
fire
what to
damage.
do, please.
Yeah.
As
Chat
the
never,
fire
you
damage,
know.
as the flame hits the mummy's wrappings, they begin to ignite, and it crawls out, and it actually takes. It was 6 originally.
Yep.
It takes 12 points of fire damage.
Yeah. I'll just yell out, hit him with fire if you can.
I'll look at my rapier. Nope. Y'all have fun.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see that. 5, 10, we got 15 feet of movement left. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's make a quick dash over here.
All right,
Minus,
dashing over there.
Alright, and I'll finish my turn there.
Finishing your turn there. That then brings us to Lilith. You are no longer stunned.
But that's not good
Vomm,
either.
you are up. What would you like to do?
Wait, I am up?
No, Vomm.
Okay, I was like, what?
Right. Okay, I am gonna think. Okay, focus fire. I'm gonna move over to this fellow over here.
All right, moving over to that fellow.
And I'm going to, for my bonus action, summon the Spear of Grumsh into the square next to me.
All right, and I'll actually say I didn't bring it from the last encounter. Is that a minute on that spell, or?
It is a minute, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm re-summoning it.
Gotcha. All right, the Spear of Grumsh comes on back. Let me pull that in for you. And as that is happening, what would you like for it to do?
I would like it to stab the mummy.
All right, stabbing at the mummy. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Ooh, maximum damage. That'll be 11 piercing.
11 points
Well, I
of
mean,
piercing damage.
Is it piercing? No, I think it's radiant.
It's,
I think it might be force.
It's force.
It's force, yeah. Well, anyway, damage.
All right, 11 points of force damage coming to the mummy. As it
And then for my action, I'm going to attack it with my hammer, citing a very loose rephrasing of Danzig lyrics. If you want to find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. That will be 22 to hit.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, another maximum damage. So that'll be 12 points of magical bludgeoning.
12 points of magical bludgeoning to the zombie. My good, or the mummy. My gosh. It is still standing and it is still healthy. Vomm, anything else from you?
No, I'm just going to take a moment to explain that for anybody wondering, I was slightly rephrasing lyrics to the Danzig song Mother because these are mummies. Get it? Oh.
Oh, you.
Also, I should let
Oh,
I should
We're
let the
here
players
for
all
the
know.
bad puns.
I
It's
should let
what
the
we do
players
at
all know
Adventurous
that that was
Club.
a unanimous poll that you guys should open it. You know,
I mean,
just-
why did we
just saying.
Yes.
Okay, so-
yes, we're those kind of people. All right.
Vomm, at the end of your turn, suddenly a wave of purplish energy emanates from the sarcophagus in the center,
Yes.
and none of you are able to regain hit points until the end of its next turn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay,
No, no, no.
that's the thing.
Alrighty.
No, no,
That is
no.
then going to bring us to the zombies that are up mummies. I guess they're technically zombies. They're other kinds of zombies.
They're zombies.
Egyptian
with
flavored
weapons.
zombies.
Exactly. Just a different, different cook. So that is going to be the
Fashionable
first
zombies?
zombie that is, or the first mummy that is in your range that is suddenly being surrounded by a bunch of small orcs. That it needs to make that save, and that is very cocked, and that is it's a wisdom save, right?
It is.
Yeah, that's a 3. So
Failed. But I will tell you, Gauntlet Master, that in the interest of fairness and not to waste your time, I believe mummies are immune to necrotic damage.
it is necrotic damage, isn't it? Yep. So as they attempt to do anything onto the mummies, nothing happens. So that mummy is going to now attempt to attack you, and that is a natural 20 on the die.
Oh, good.
No.
So that is going to be
Not a good time for this crap. Okay.
13 points of bludgeoning damage and 24 points of necrotic damage.
Oh!
And I need you
I'm
to...
so down. Oh my god.
Oh!
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Even as
How
you
do
go
we
down,
can't heal?
I do
next
need
turn.
you.
Next turn.
I do need you to also make a Constitution saving throw, even though you are down.
All right.
Oh my god.
And I was having such a good night. That'll be a 6.
A 6. Okay. You once again cannot regain hit points.
Oh no.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 17.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
For how long?
What?
Let me check to see how long.
Is that
You are
That's-
cursed.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
alright.
Okay.
My hit point max just became 28.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Still only like 10 less than my max at all,
Okay.
ever.
That's
So-
disease, not curses. Crap.
That then brings us to
Well, it's been fun, guys.
actually
It's gonna be
I
okay.
should-
It's gonna be okay.
I should remember this. That mummy had been sabotaged by, I believe, one frumpy space princess.
Yeah.
So that's only a 23 to hit, not a
So
critical.
still hits, but it's not a crit.
So all of that damage,
Frumpy
so 12
space
points of
princess.
necrotic damage, and I believe it was then 5 points of, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You did still fail that Constitution saving throw, though.
Mhm.
But because it was sabotaged, you get to do it at advantage. So give me another roll on that.
Frumpy, you're truly royalty, Frumpy.
Frumpy,
Oh,
you
that's
might have just saved him here.
18.
18.
Oh!
You save. Your hit point maximum is not affected.
Grumpy Space Queen!
Okay, so I'm.
Darn you.
Okay, so how much damage was I meant to have taken, and how many hit points was I on?
Let's see. 17. We're gonna say total of
took
17.
24.
Anybody?
Yeah, you took a total of 24 from the second attack. So that's 12. Regain 12, and then regain another. Oh, chat, you might have to help me with this one. I'm gonna say then regain another 5. So regain 17.
So I should be on 17.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Whew.
your hit point maximum is back up by 17.
I think we all owe our allegiance to Frumpy Space Princess. She's now the ruler of the Gauntlet.
Frumpy, those who know me well will tell you that I'm a proud man, but I'm not above saying thank you.
Which also means that your aura still is around, even though it's necrotic damage, it's not gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not that it's doing much at the moment, but
I think that Crom the Crusher has seen just how terrifying that can be, as redeemed a sabotage on the next mummy, who is going to shamble over to you, Lilith, and is going to attempt to attack you. That's a 13 to hit.
No, does not hit.
All right, does not hit. So this one is then going to come down and attempt to do the same. That's a 15 to hit.
Oh, does not hit.
And Fess, the one in front of you, is an 8 to hit. Not gonna happen.
Foolish mummy.
Seeing a glimmer into the alternate universe where this could have gone a lot worse. That's gonna be it for the mummies. Fess, you are up. Eleos, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
Okay. Okay. I've learned a lesson about not asking how it could get worse. So I'm going to continue to attack this mummy in front of me.
All right.
Will a 15 hit Gauntlet Master?
15 will hit the mummy. Go ahead and roll damage. And let's see. Frumpy Space Princess has redeemed a sabotage for the mummy nearest Fess. And Witch King has redeemed a sabotage on the Lilith's mummy.
Alright.
Ah, crap. Why? That's going to be
Both
10
of them.
points of piercing damage on the first attack.
10 points of piercing damage on the first attack. Very nicely done. Are you going to make that second attack?
Oh, yes. I'm coming around for another hit.
All right, coming around for another hit. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That's a 19, Gauntlet Master.
19 also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be 12 points.
Another
of piercing
12
damage.
points of piercing damage. The mummy is still standing. Fess, anything else from you?
I will get you, you stupid creature. That'll be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the ground beneath you, Fess, begins to... and the hand emerges, and that is a... 27 to hit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, yup, straight up, yep.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the hand crashes into your side. Okay. That is then bringing us to Eleos. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, I didn't like that one bit. So, knowing that my friend Lilith is Lisquish, I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at this little bugger.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll those attacks for me.
Alright, the first is 21 to hit.
A 21 does hit, and the second?
The second is 20 to hit.
A 20. Those both hit. Go ahead and roll those damages. As that happens, Zagmeister, thank you very much. Manic Pixie Travel, you all know what she did. She redeemed Agent of Chaos on Fess. We're going to spin that around, see what's going to happen to you, Fess.
All right.
And Lethargic, Fess.
Uh-oh.
You've had
No.
slow cast upon you.
Not my AC. Why are you hitting me in my AC, Gauntlet? It's what I have.
It's where it hurts the most, Fess.
Oh,
Speed is
boy,
reduced by
okay.
half, your AC is reduced by 2, disadvantage on dexterity checks, and you can't take
Yep.
reactions and can only do an action or a bonus.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Okay.
No, dexterity checks, since my attacks are dexterity based, Gauntlet Master.
I don't.
Or is that
think so.
ability checks, not attacks?
I think that's an ability check. That's it. This
Alright,
is where
good to
it
know.
gets foggy in my mind. Elios, how much damage was that?
15 force damage.
15 points of force damage all in all?
Yeah.
All right, so 15 points of force damage as 2 bolts of force hit the side of that mummy. Anything else from you, Elios?
I'm good.
Alrighty.
I'm going to stay flying because. Nope.
Okay. Lilith, you are up. Lontil, you're on deck. Lilith, what would you like to do?
Oh, I do not like this. I do not like this at all. Okay. I am going... hopefully this is not a stupid decision. I'm going to protect myself. And... I put a hand to my chest, and ice starts forming all over my body as I cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay, casting Armor of Agathis on yourself as shards of ice begin to encrust your body. Anything else from you?
That's all I can do.
Okay. That is then bringing us to Lontil. You are up.
Well, things have gotten a bit dire in this past 6 seconds. Noticing that wave of energy come from the sarcophagus, I'm going to try and nip this in the bud. So I'm going to run 30 feet, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 feet here. I'm going to turn and face the sarcophagus, and as I do, I'm going to start muttering a bit of words in Druidic. As I do so, a little ball of white and blue magic begins to appear in the air. I'm going to try and attempt to cast Dispel Magic on this sarcophagus as a wave of this energy washes over it.
Okay, casting Dispel Magic.
Yes. Any effect 3rd level or lower ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, I have to make an ability check. DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level. I'll leave that up to you, GM, to see what it is.
Okay. I need you to make that check.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Boy. Alright. Alright. Come on. Come on. Would this be something that I could use an adrenaline?
Yes.
Okay, I'm definitely going to spend 1. And what the hell? Let's add my bardic. Which is a D8, right, Carrie?
Yes, it is now a D8.
Right. Here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, gotta use that last adrenaline surge.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the inspiration the same. Finally, that's much better. That is going to be a 24.
24, and it's the DC is what plus the spell level?
10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. Thank you to Spoonkins for redeeming a adrenaline surge for Lontil, and to Witch King as well.
Thank you.
The sarcophagus, you hear a loud snapping sound. And suddenly, a spurt of dust come from beneath the lid. Whatever was sealing that thing in has just been broken.
Oh, that was a bad
And the
idea.
lid
Oh.
moves to the side. Lontil, anything else on your turn?
Well, that's my action.
We did the thing, you guys. We did
Yep,
the thing.
did the thing.
The box
They
is
did
open.
the thing!
Let the slaughter commence.
All right.
Yeah, that's. You know what? Seeing that happen, I'm going to try and center myself, calm myself, and I'm going to beast shape. I'm going to beast shape into a giant hyena.
Okay. Lontil, taking her form of the giant hyena. Let me go ahead and do this for you.
Oh, what did I just do?
All right, Lontil, that is yours. You should be able to control it now.
Yep.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I did a lot on that turn, unfortunately.
Okay. As the lid
It's
has
okay.
moved over, one hand rips out on the side, and standing up, you see another mummified being, but this one, not fully wrapped and not falling apart by any means. It looks as though the wrappings have now just been left as part of its clothing, and musculature can be seen on its mummified skin as a mummy
The
lord
scorpion.
As you say, is it Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
steps out and smiles and says, "I will bury you." With that, it is the
Scorpion
mummy.
King?
It is the mummy lord's turn.
Yes.
Um, looking around and seeing everything that is happening, he is going to look up at the flying.
Why is it always me?
Pushaluz is redeeming a sabotage on the,
You're
the
flying.
on the box mummy. Thank you, Pushalu. They're gonna need this. Lazy Gothi has also redeemed a sabotage on the mummy lord. All right.
Yeah.
It looks at both Vomm and how far into the air are you? 10? Yeah.
10 feet.
Looking at the two of you, it opens up his mouth, and a swarm of insects begin to fly out as it casts Insect Plague.
Oh no!
It is the Scorpion King.
This is so bad.
Oh.
I need Vomm and Eleos to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right. Do we have advantage on that because it's whatever?
Yes, you do have advantage on this because the Lord is. Okay. hold
Oh,
on.
natural 20 for a 22.
Lovely. I got a 20.
All
Soft
right.
20.
All right, you both save, so you only take half of this. Rup-a-bum.
I don't like this one.
You each take 8 points of piercing damage as suddenly these insects begin to bite into you. And let me see here.
I literally stopped breathing there for a second.
With that,
You take
it is
80
then going
points.
to.
As a reaction,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you are a right knob, you know that? And I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. It needs to make a dex save.
Let me check something really quick. All right, yeah. A dex save, you say?
Yes.
All right. And that is going to be not great. That's just an 8.
That does not save.
Okay.
Alright, that takes 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
and
that's
as
good.
It is set
That's
Yes.
ablaze.
good, that's good,
This
It
is
actually
fantastic.
takes
Good.
double that. So that is
Man, I really wish I
28
had
points of
prepared
fire damage. Very
Smite.
nice.
Oh,
It is
man.
then going to. Yes. It's going to move up here. Move to the hyena. And it is going to end its turn. As it ends its turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to attack you, Lontil.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be at disadvantage because of that second. All right, that's very good. That is a 13 to hit.
13 will hit a hyena.
Okay. Okay. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage
All right.
and 19 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right. Hold on. 19, you say? Okay. Okay. And a Constitution save as a hyena. Just, that is a 17.
A 17. 17 saves. Okay, so you are not cursed by this creature. I am placing this orb. Let's put something a little more, a little less intrusive there. Placing this down for it to take into consideration the spell that it cast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and actually, Lontil, I'm sorry. Based on where it cast that spell, I also would need you to make that save.
Another Constitution save?
That was, so this was for the insect plague. That would have been, yes, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is also pretty good. That's 19.
19. Okay, you also save, so you also only take 8 points of piercing damage from the insects that are
Okay.
swarming.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so that is going to do it for the Mummy Lord, which is going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up.
All right. I am going to, firstly, for my action, going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I regain 10 hit points.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, going to stab at Mr. Mummy with my
All
spear.
right, stabbing back at the Mummy. Go ahead and roll that attack for me, please, for your spear.
Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. 22 to hit.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
6 force damage.
6 points of force damage. Very nice. So that's it for your spear. Anything else for you?
I very politely requested that it die, and it didn't.
It did not.
And then I'm going to run away.
Okay, you're running away. Go ahead and do so.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Which way do I want to go? Just want to get out of this swarm. So I'm going to go over to here.
All right, able to make it out of the swarm. Very nicely done. As you run away, the mummy attempts to attack you, but because of the sabotage, that's a 6 to hit, so that's not going to do it.
Yep.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the mummies. This one is going to shamble over. 20 to you, Lontil, and is going to attempt to attack you. And that is
just as a note, GM, if it were to enter my Spirit Guardian's radius, while it's immune to the damage, its speed is still halved.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so that actually is going to mean that it only gets to there, and it doesn't get the natural 20 that I just rolled.
That is
You are welcome.
All right, that's then going to bring us to, it'll use its full movement to get up to you, so it's going to get to there. All right, then to the mummies by Lilith. The first one is going to attempt to attack you, Lilith, and it's at disadvantage, making that a 13 to hit.
No, it does not hit.
And then the second
Right.
one is a 19 to hit.
Oh, just hits.
Alrighty, so that is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, alright. And it's...
And 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, thank God for Armor of Agathis. Oh,
As that happens, what level is Armor of Agathis when you cast that on you? Alright, so it takes 10 points of frost damage.
alright, so take out 1, 2, 3. What did you say the second amount of damage was?
21.
Oh my God. Alright. I'm okay. Well, that hurt.
Okay. And then the mummy in front. Oh, and actually, it's going to, as part of its action, also use its Dreadful Glare ability on you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, Lilith.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, I can't add anything to that. 14.
14. You succeed. You are not afraid of this mummy. All right.
Okay.
Yes, the mummy that's on
At
you
least
is
not that way.
the mummy that is on you is going to attempt that attack, and that's going to be a 15 to hit because of disadvantage,
Nope.
which is not going to do anything there.
I also should know I forgot to roll my concentration save the last time it hit me, and I did save. I rolled a 14.
Good to know. That is bringing us back to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. Eleos, you are on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
How long does slow last? Is this a full-on freaking minute?
Yes.
Gah.
You can at the end of your turn make make a save though to get rid of it.
Okay. Okay. Good. Well, then this thing needs to die. I would really like it to die, please, politely.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and make an attack.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
All right. That's going to be 15 points of piercing.
15 points of piercing is enough to unravel this mummy. It falls to
Okay.
the ground. Fess, anything
All
else
right.
from you?
I think I need to go help Lilith first. So,
Jeez.
we're gonna go. I'm going to go right here.
All right,
Oh,
going
no.
right there to
No.
give friendship.
Go next to him.
Why?
I was gonna cast Shatter. Oh, never mind. That's
I
fine.
mean, I don't have to.
That's- That's fine.
All right, here we go. Another 26 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's some poop. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage to that mummy. All right, Fess. Anything else from you?
That should do. Oh wait. I apologize, Gauntlet Master. I wanted to move my Hunter's Mark to him with my bonus action, and I
You
didn't tell you I did
are
that. In my
slowed.
brain, I did that.
So because you are slowed,
I can't do that.
You can either do an action or a bonus action.
it.
Oh, and
Not
I'm
both.
sorry. No matter what your abilities, you can only make one melee or ranged attack on your turn, so you don't get the multi-attacks.
Hate this. Cool.
Okay.
Well, then I stand there looking pretty mighty. Well, I couldn't attack. I might not have. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I don't think I can actually get where I am because my speed.
Your speed is
Where was I,
halved.
Gauntlet Master?
That's exactly where you could get with your speed.
Okay, then that's where I will get.
All right.
And I will try to make the save to get rid of this accursed thing.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Oh, that's a 21, Gauntlet Master.
21. You are no longer slowed.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Oh, I feel so much better. First I have 0 intelligence, then I'm slowed. How am I supposed to kill undead things? Alright.
At the end of Fess's
do it.
turn, the Mummy Lord is going to use another one of its legendary actions to continue to attack Lontil.
Yep.
Oh shit.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yep. Okay.
All right. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 4 of that takes me out of hyena.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and bring you back in.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There you are. Boom. Okay. And then you take an additional 26 points of necrotic
Ugh.
damage.
I'm so down. Like, holy shite.
All right. So that is Lontil down. Okay, that is then bringing us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do?
You skipped Eleos.
Oh, sorry, Eleos. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to fly out. Fly out and go here. And it's time for a little chaos of my own. And I'm going to cast Blink at myself, on myself.
All right, casting Blink on yourself as you begin to flicker slightly. We'll see what happens at the end of your turn. Anything else from you,
Yes.
Elios?
That's all I can do on my turn at this point. so-
Okay. At the end of your turn, go ahead and roll that roll to see if you blink out of existence.
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
so-
So you do. You vanish onto the ethereal plane, able to see all of this going on, but unable to participate. Okay. At the end of your turn... Yeah, it's all that it can do. It is going to use its legendary action to make another attack on Lontil. And that is still going to be 14 to hit. So
Yep,
I think
won't
even
hit.
with you prone and unconscious, that's not going to do it.
Yep.
Okay. That would then bring us to Lilith, you are up. Lontil, you are on deck. Really quick, Crandall95 asking, would a mass healing word even work right now? Well, it would definitely, it would heal people, but we'll see how far they're able to get and how much damage they're able to do to these things.
I, think as how hard these mummies were to hit, I am going to look at the one kind of kitty corner to me and Fess, so this one here, and
Okay.
just start whispering under my breath, "You are very scared. You must leave. You must get away from us. And I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay, Dissonant
All right.
Whispers at 3rd level.
Sassy.
So,
And it is a Constitution. Oh no, Wisdom saving throw.
all right.
And I need more dice.
Okay.
Ooh, do I have enough? There
This
we
is
go.
interesting. All right, so Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 9.
It fails.
All right, so go ahead.
Would
and
you
roll
like
that
the
damage
sound
for
of
me.
that?
Oh, I do. It's my favorite sound. Go
Do
for it.
it. Do it.
Oh, alright. Oh. I have to math. Okay, hold on. That is 10, 18. So that is 18 points of psychic damage, and it must move away
18
from us,
points of
invoking...
psychic damage, and it uses its reaction to move as far away from you as possible. And as it steps away, Fess and Lilith, you can both use your reaction if you would like to make an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I would like.
Oh,
I want.
Okay.
100%.
Oh, yes.
That is happening.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and make those attack rolls.
I'm going to use a point of adrenaline, please, Gauntlet Master. I believe I
All
have
right,
one.
using a point of adrenaline surge. Yes, everyone has some. Eleos, you've got 2. Fess, you've got 3. Lilith, you've got 2. Lontil, you've got 3. Vomm, you've got Vomm, you've got 3.
Right.
That was an amazing Dissonant Whispers. Oh my gosh.
It
21.
finally worked.
21 to hit. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, Fess. Lilith, what are we seeing?
16 for me.
A 16 also hits the mummy. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
9 points of piercing damage, please, Gauntlet Master.
9 points of
I'm
piercing
glad
damage.
one of us rolled well.
And Lilith,
I rolled a 1, so that is 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage from you. As it then uses the rest of its movement to move up here. That's going... Okay, anything else from you, Lilith?
That's it. I don't think I can do anything else right now.
All right. Lontil, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Yep. Here we go. That's a 9.
9. So that is a failed save. Also, as you are ending your turn in the sphere of the insect plague, let me see here. I would need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm double checking.
Guessing that auto fails.
No, just Strength and Dexterity fails auto or saves auto
Ah.
fail. So you can go ahead and make
Alright.
that save for me.
All right. Constitution save. Here it comes. That is an 8.
An 8. You unfortunately take damage from the insect plague. So that is a second failed death save.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
That is then bringing us to the Mummy Lord, who is going to use his action. What's his speed? Can he? Yes, he can. He's going to move up here to you, Lilith. And he is going to make an attack with his Rotting Fist. And because this is also at disadvantage, it's a 12 to hit.
Oh, it does not hit.
So that's not going to do it. So that is its main attack. It is also using its ability to use a... let me see here. It's Dreadful Glare. Fess, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. I'm going to use point of adrenaline, Gauntlet Master.
Okay, go ahead.
Will a 15?
15 does not save.
Do I have another point of adrenaline? Is it too late to spend it?
You asked if it succeeded or not. If you know it,
All right.
that's not going to do it.
All right.
Okay, so that means that you are now frightened of the Mummy Lord.
Okay.
And that's it. You're frightened until the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn.
Okay,
That's all.
that's fine.
Yes. So that's going to end the Mummy Lord's turn. Thank you so much to Witch King for redeeming an adrenaline surge for Fess. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. What would you like to do?
Right, for my bonus action, I'm going to bring my spear gliding in. Whoop. It doesn't really make that noise, but and I'm going to try and stab the mummy with it.
All right, attempting to stab the mummy with it. Go ahead and do so for me, please.
That will be a 19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, I'm rolling a lot of maximum damages this evening. 11 points of force damage.
11 points of force damage. The mummy is still up, but its wrappings are beginning to fall off.
Right. Okay, well, he is not going to be the main focus of my attack. I'm going to move firstly to here, so I don't invoke any attacks of opportunity as I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares over here. And then I'm going to turn, and I cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level at the Mummy Lord.
Nice.
Guiding Bolt, 3rd level at the Mummy Lord. Very nice. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Natural 20.
Yes! Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see that damage, please.
Good
Oh, no. No.
Oh, James, you're incredible.
Come on, max damage.
Okay, so on the dice, 28 points of radiant damage doubled to 56.
56
Can we get a golf clap, please, for the
points
the,
of
the
radiant
Eye Brooch,
damage
please?
onto the Mummy
Brilliant.
Lord.
Brilliant!
You can see that hunks of his flesh are beginning to fall and slosh to the ground. And you can see the bone beneath being exposed. He's holding on, but that was rough. Wow, Vomm.
I will, just to end my turn, presumably as he turns to see whatever just blew a part of him apart, I will just hold up my shield in praise to Grumsh and say, "You're playing with the big boys now."
Okay. Let's see here. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action to make an attack on you, Lilith. That is a 26 to hit.
Oh.
That's 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright. Here it goes. 12.
Alright, that fails. Oh, that's not bad. Your maximum health is reduced by 6. You are now cursed by the Mummy Lord.
Okay.
And that's going to do it for the Mummy Lord, which is then going to bring us to the mummies. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Can just barely get to you, Vomm. And is going to attempt to attack you, but that's a 2 on the die, so that's not going to hit anywhere at all. Kidson, holy crap, thank you so much. Let me make sure I get this number right. For the 5,515 bits, I'm guessing you're the new chat boss. Yep, congratulations, Kidson. You are the new chat boss.
Nice,
Good
nice,
Lord.
I think we're gonna have to maybe talk about that big ticket item that I've been talking about. You know, maybe the one that I wanted.
Crandall95, thank you so much for this 6,000 bits. You're the new chat boss. Reclaiming your throne. My God.
Oh my goodness!
Kitson, his
Oh my
reign was short-lived, but it was glorious.
We create the monster.
This mummy
Kidson
is going to get
was
to here,
ready.
Fess. And that's a natural 1, so
Oh.
it's not going to be able to do anything. And the other one that's in front of you is going to attempt to attack you. And that's a 17 to hit, so nothing happening there. That's going to do it for the mummies. At the end of the mummy's turn, the Mummy Lord is going to look at you, Fess, and say, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as it uses its Blasphemous Word legendary ability. Yeah, seriously, it has been a battle all night. Good Lord, you guys.
That is a 20, Gauntlet Master.
A 20 does save. You are not stunned. All right.
That's right.
Bringing us back
Not
to the top
to
of the
you.
round. Fess, you are up. Eleos, you're on deck.
Just
Okay.
for reference, the next attack against the Mummy Lord will have advantage.
Okay. I cannot get to Lontil. I've done the math every way. I cannot. How beat up is this mummy in front of me looking?
Not very.
I'm sorry, I have thinking to do. Oh, that would be 2 attacks of opportunity. I can't get to him. I'm gonna have to attack this one in front of me.
Fess,
I'm
worried
down
about
too.
attacks of opportunity?
Huh?
Fess, you're worried
If I
about
leave
attacks
this
of opportunity?
area.
What's your AC?
I know, I'm aware.
All right, Fess, what are you doing? Gonna need an answer soon.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's try. Let's do it. I don't think I have a choice. Let's go here.
All right, getting around to the Mummy Lord. The first mummy is going to make its attack of opportunity. That is a 9, and the second one is a 7. Neither
All
of
right.
them hit. All right, Fess, let's see those attacks.
I would like for my bonus action to put my hunter's mark on him.
Hunter's Mark is on
I've
the Mummy
come
Lord.
For you! I am now attacking him at advantage.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
A 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's going to be 11 points of piercing.
11 points of piercing damage.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Will a 16 hit Gauntlet Master?
A 16 does not hit.
16 does not hit. Alright.
All right, Fess. Anything else from you?
Nope.
All right. Eleos, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right, so seeing all this happen from the ethereal plane, I'm going to pop out here, and I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Mummy Lord.
All right, 2 Eldritch Blasts on the Mummy Lord. Go ahead and roll that attack. As that's happening, Frumpy Space Princess has redeemed a sabotage on the mummy north of Lilith. Thank you so much for that, Frumpy Space Princess.
All right, I am going to use an Adrenaline Surge for that one.
Alrighty.
Oh, much better. So that's a 25 to hit on the first one.
25 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
And then I'm going to do my other Adrenaline Surge on the other hit.
Okay.
And that's a 20 to hit on the second one.
Those both hit.
Max damage on both die.
Sweet.
Yes!
That's 28 points of force damage.
28
God.
points of
Come
force
Come
damage.
on!
As the Mummy Lord turns to Fess and is about to say something, a bolt of energy ripping its head clear off. It falls to the ground.
Don't fuck
Okay.
with my friends.
Wow, you guys.
Okay. Someone's just gotta get to Lontil now. Okay.
Gonna do my best.
I
Okay.
know we're running. I'm
So
trying.
with that, I need to. I'm gonna fly here, and I think that's all I can do. Let me just double check a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. That is then bringing us to Lilith. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
It's
Come on.
come on, something good.
Come on.
Crap. It's a natural one.
Natural 1. That is 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
Layra,
I've
thank
got
you for
one.
redeeming a
I've got one.
sabotage. We will put that on the other mummy. And thank you, Kidson? No, Mitchie UK for the Adrenaline Surge for Eleos. And thank you, Witch King, for the Adrenaline
Thank
Surge
you.
for Eleos as well. Elias, at the end of your turn, go ahead and roll that d20 to see if you
Oh,
blink out
right.
of existence. Okay. Lontil, I need you
I
to make
blink out.
You blink out. Lontil, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
All right.
Come
Prepare
on.
your headphones, audience. Here comes the chunker.
Come on.
Tasty good.
A 6.
6.
Oh no!
Okay,
Lontil
okay.
perishes.
Just imagine
Okay.
the swarm of insects just devour.
It's okay.
That
We have a
then
cleric.
brings us to Vomm. You are up. What would you like to do?
Cleric.
Well, we haven't we haven't bought a diamond yet.
Can we buy a
Oh,
diamond
that's
and it
true.
appears?
Nope.
Buy a diamond real fast,
It's
go
like
faster.
Sky Mall. It's like Sky Mall. We buy it now, and
Can
it
we
appears
buy
when you get off
one
of a
diamond,
flight.
please?
Oh, we have the gold.
So I mean, I have the spell, but I don't have the component, so I can't do anything. Okay, gonna move the spiritual weapon over to here. Gonna stab at Mummy.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack roll on the mummy.
Just an 11.
An 11 does hit the mummy. Go ahead and roll damage
Oh.
for me.
Sweet.
No, minimum damage. So 4 force damage.
4 points of force damage. Oh, this mummy is barely shambling on with all that is left of it. All right, Vomm, what else would you like to do?
Okay, with my 30 feet of movement, I can just get to Lilith,
All right, the
and I
mummy
cast
is
Cure
a
Wounds at first level.
Natural
Oh.
1 on the attack of opportunity. Casting Cure Wounds at first level. Go ahead and roll that healing for me.
That'll be 5 points of healing.
5 points of healing to
Fantastic.
Lilith as you come back. Zagmeister, so no, the spiritual weapon cannot get flanking because it's a silly spell. It's a powerful spell. All right, Vomm, anything else from you?
No.
All right, that then brings us to the mummy. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. As it enters that field, it's unable to do anything. The mummy up here is... Yeah, it's going to come over here to you, Fess, and it is going to make that attack. That is a 20 to hit.
20 does not hit the shield.
20
of Kelemvor,
does
though.
not hit the shield
Sorry,
of
I hate to
Kelemvor.
break it to you.
Oh my
but,
gosh.
Just
That's
sorry.
15, 20, and that one's going to get there. It does... let's see if it noticed. Yeah, it does not see that Lilith is up, so it's not going to be making its attack. That is then going to bring us back to the top of the round. Fess, you're up. Eleos, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
Oh hell. Okay. I'll look at this one and go, all right, you now, I guess, and move my hunter's mark to it.
Okay.
14.
14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's going to be 16 points of piercing damage on the master.
16 points of piercing damage coming at that mummy for the first attack, and it's still standing for your second attack.
Doing it again.
All right.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Will also hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Where were these numbers with the stupid mummy lord? Oh, that's the saddest amount of damage I have ever seen. That is pathetic. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of
Oh, it's
piercing
so
damage
sad.
on the mummy. Sorry, Fess. All right, anything else
It's
from you?
Better than nothing.
All right. Nope. That's about it.
Alrighty. So that is then going to bring us to Eleos. You are up. Lilith, you're on deck.
All right, I'm
And
going
Vomm,
to
you're in the
bounce back in right here,
All right.
and I'm going to cast one Eldritch Blast at this bottom mummy,
All right. One Eldritch Blast on the bottom mummy.
and that's cooked. That's a natural 20.
Let's see that damage die.
I already forgot what I rolled. Okay, here we go. All right, sure. All right, so that is going to be a total of 14 points of force damage on that guy.
14 points of force damage as it explodes in a shower of wrappings and cloth.
Lovely. I'm going to take the other one at this one right here.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
We're gonna, well, yeah, I'm gonna adrenaline surge that one.
All right. Go ahead.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Oh,
All right. Eleos, anything else from you?
I'm gonna see if I pop out.
Alrighty. So,
I do not.
that is then bringing us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do now that you are conscious?
I will use my 15 feet of movement to stand up.
All right, 15 feet of movement to stand up.
And I can do that. And then I am going to cast Healing Word on myself at 3rd level.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that healing.
And I don't actually have enough d4s to do that. So let's just keep adding more. And one more actually. Okay, so that is yeah, because it's 3, correct? Yes. So that is 9 points. No, 9 plus 4. Oh, wait, yes. Yeah, 9 plus 4. Great. 13 points of
13
healing.
points. Very nice.
Which puts me at 18. And then I am going to use my action to take my healing potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. Which potion? You don't have one of the graders, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
So it's just 1d4?
No, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I should have put that away then. Okay. Oh, great. So that is another 6 plus 2, so that's another 8.
All right, coming back up, and as that's happening, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Eleos, and Compliance Investigator has also redeemed an adrenaline surge for Eleos. All right,
Thanks,
Lilith,
guys.
anything else from you?
Is this one here sabotaged, or is either one sabotaged at the moment?
The one to your left is sabotaged.
Alright. I have I'm gonna try to run away.
Okay.
Wait, I only have 15 more feet of movement, right?
Yes.
Alright. So I can go here?
Okay. So the first one that is sabotaged is going to attempt to get you, and that's going to be a 9. The second one is a 15, so neither of them
No.
hit. Okay,
Oh.
you move away. Anything else for you, Lilith?
That will do it.
All right. Vomm, you are up. What would you like to do?
Okay, first bonus action, move the spear to 1, 2, 3, over to here, 20 feet
Alrighty.
of movement. And then action, gonna use the hammer to swing at the mummy between me and Fess.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack on advantage because friendship. It's flanking.
25 to hit.
Will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
9 points of magical bludgeoning damage is enough to unravel this mummy as well.
Yes.
Vomm, anything else from you?
Right.
I'm going to move over to here.
All right, moving over to there. Okay, at the end of your turn, it's the mummy's turn. It's going to attempt to attack you, Vomm. And that's a 7 to hit, not going to do it. Top of the round. Fess, you're up. Eleos, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Vomm, you're after that. Fess, what would you like to do?
All right, well. I'm coming here. And, once more, I'll look at him and go, yeah, you need to go. You need to go. Hunter's Mark. Hunter's
Okay.
Mark, baby.
He's Hunter's Mark. Go ahead and roll that
Rolling at
attack on advantage.
because my friend Vomm is here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better. That's 16 points of piercing damage.
16 points of piercing damage. The final mummy unravels, and you all feel yourself pulled away as you come back.
Oh, no, I wanted to look in the tomb for
Yeah, I
the-
wanted to look into the
Doesn't happen.
sarcophagus.
Doesn't happen. You're all pulled away back to Haunted Hollow as the last combatant is gone. And standing in the front of that house is the mouthed, shadowy figure, this time holding a collection of mummy wrappings on a platter and offers it up. And on that
Alright.
note, we're going to go ahead and take a short break because, my gosh, we've been going for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
You guys weren't supposed to open the box. So we will be right back. We're going to let
the
our...
experience from this counts.
Yes,
Well,
please,
hell.
please count.
We'll talk about that later. So we're going to take a short break, let our players get some water, stretch their legs. We'll be right back. We've got enough time to do, I think you've got enough time to knock on one more house. So
I want to get all of them.
don't go anywhere, everyone. We'll see you in a second. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, my gosh. So we actually had the question in the chat. Actually, hold on. Before we even get going into that, I want to give a big old thank you to everybody. And jeez, okay, hold on, another one. Kidson, thank you for the 6,300 bits. And congratulations, you're now the chat boss.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you guys are just beating each other
you
up.
are.
I think that was the last punch.
So I've been trying
Gibson
to
has reclaimed his crown.
do an
Almighty Ray.
announcement, and you guys just keep throwing
guys.
bits. My gosh, we love you all. We love you all.
We love you guys so much.
Before we go any farther, we thought it would be kind of fun to mention we've got a birthday coming up here at the Adventurers Pack. Our own James Truman over here. James, your birthday is on Halloween.
Woo!
Yes, it is.
Halloween birthdays.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna do the thing,
so-
guys? Guys, are we gonna do the thing? Are we
Day
gonna
early?
do the thing?
Day early?
Are we gonna try?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I
Guys,
did
let's
not
do
work
it.
super well last time,
Here
but
we
let's
go.
try.
Ready? Make it sound terrible, guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
How do I mute everything?
We're inside your head.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
I know. Oh, Crandall95, you're right. It's copyright infringement. Disney owns that.
Okay, no
it
one can
recently-
copyright
It
that.
actually, no, it was copywritten for a very long time, but
Yeah.
it actually just got uncopywritten. So we're good.
Perfect.
But like, I don't think a DMCA complaint's gonna happen on what we just did.
No, other complaints are going to happen, but not that.
that was modified significantly, if I may say.
It wasn't
James.
in your spirit.
Happy early birthday.
Thank
My
you.
gosh.
Thank you very much.
So
You're
on
the
that note,
Vomm.com.
before we dive back in, a question that did come up in the chat at wow, Eleos. Wow, Ben. No, I'm blaming Ben for that one. Question about experience and how it's working in our holiday special. So this holiday special is very much like the Labyrinth.
Oh no!
Guys, you just defeated a challenge rating 15 creature.
I
If I
know,
give that to
exactly.
you in
No,
experience,
which is why I wanted the experience.
No. That's gonna break the gauntlet. We gotta keep the gauntlet happening. However, the
Fine.
Dead Wand and the Mummy Wraps, unlike the Labyrinth, this isn't a you get one of these. You each will be getting one of these items.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Similarly, it is a one-time use, and well, I can tell you what they do now with the two that you've had. The Dead Wand, you can use it to summon a horde of undead. Yep.
And we each get one.
You each get one. Now, when I say horde, it is you roll 2d4 for skeletons and you roll 2d4 for zombies. So you can have downwards of summon 4 undead, upwards of 16 undead.
I like it.
Guys, we just save it and we just all use it in one round. We create an army.
Oh my god, that
Would
would
it be like Thriller?
Yeah, we have an army of zombies versus the dragon.
And the mummy wrappings, you can expend it to cause every enemy on the field to be encased in mummy wrappings and have to attempt to escape.
So they become restrained?
Yes. Essentially, it's as if they've been swallowed. Yeah. I'll get into
Also
more
just
of the
Sure.
specifics of this in the post show, which we are indeed going to have, Kidsen. We are going to have a post show. We've got, man, we're going to be running a little bit late. However, diving back on in. So,
Yeah,
with
Oh.
a dead Lontil.
All
and
right.
Now a second house. that has gone dark.
I'm looking around for do any of them have diamonds on their front stoop, just like sitting out in a basket, just like a basket of like diamonds?
Funny you should mention that. There's a shadowy figure in a rocking chair. It's like, ah, yes, my diamond mines have done well. No, there's not.
See? That would be great, right?
Well, as that's happening, I'm flying over to this house and knocking. I'm just doing it. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm
All right.
coming, I'm
No
coming.
more left.
Rip Lontil, I love you, but
Go forth and prosper. Do not make
Enjoy the
same mistake.
tamales up in the stand, Lontil. Hopefully they're not tofu tonight.
I have not had
Alright.
any tamales yet, but I will say the bathrooms in the Gauntlet are wonderful. And
Elios,
Nice
as
light.
you knock on this
nice
door,
lavender scent.
a shadowy figure comes out, and this one with a glowing white heart, and it just stares at you. It's a cartoon heart. It's not like an anatomically correct heart.
Oh, well, I would have liked it either way. Well, hello, love. Trick or treat.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, God. I forgot about that part.
Give it even. We've done odds both times.
That's a number 1.
Number 1.
For the love.
Odds.
We don't even
Alright.
have to find out what happens if we roll even at all.
God.
It even does. Come on.
Sorry, not sorry.
Use an adrenaline surge. Reroll
This
it.
time
I think it's a
around,
D20.
this time around, you do come to the area that you had seen before,
Hey.
and you see
I had a
ahead of
dream
you
about this place.
I have
see ahead
strangest
of
sense of
you.
deja vu.
I think I saw it
a
between my
guys,
fingers.
focus in for me. You see ahead of you a lake with glistening water that is reflecting the moonlit sky. Hold on, let me make sure Lontil is dead.
What, did you just go up and stab her again or something?
Uh, at this lake, you see a dock leading out into the water, and resting there, you see a canoe. And to either side, you see 4 cabins. At these cabins, the doors are closed. And they seem like not the sort of thing that someone could live in, but just a small shelter.
Oh.
And you all hear.
No. Camp Crystal Lake.
As
Jesus.
stepping out from the water, a figure wearing a strange hockey mask, carrying a a blade that many of you aren't actually familiar with, but steps out of the water.
That's a different kind of chain, I think.
Top of the round. Yes, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well,
We gotta get the
I
pop
mean,
culture in there. Come on, guys.
I mean, we should be okay. Like, none of us had sex in the last 24 hours, right?
Speak for yourself, Fess. You don't know my life.
There's not a lot of action in the gauntlet, you guys. Okay.
I've only been here for like 10 minutes of real time, so.
I'm already dead, so don't fuck with my dog.
Okay, well, I guess I will come, like, right here, I just, like, right here. Why am I not moving? Okay, hold on. There I am. I'll just come, like, right here,
Okay.
and I'll hold my attack action for whatever comes in range.
All right. Holding your attack action. Elios, you're up. What would you like to do?
Yeah, well, alright. I do hear masks are in 2020. I'm gonna hang out here and, well, this will be interesting. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this individual.
Ooh, okay, okay.
I'm just, you know, I don't really know. Let's see. Do I? Oh yeah, I do have to roll for that. Okay. Right. Does a 17 hit this
17
individual?
hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Okay. All right. So that is a total of 13 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And
As it begins to step forward, it appears unaffected by the damage.
Okay. If it is undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me on until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Anything else from you, Eleos?
I'm gonna fly 10 feet in the air.
10 feet
got a
into the
stick.
air.
I love how the tiefling with wings and horns and a spike chain is afraid of a guy in a mask.
Darling, I have an image to maintain.
Lilith, you are up. What would you like to do?
Alright. Well, I'm gonna try to slow him from getting to us.
All right,
Hopefully
attempting to
that
slow him from
works.
getting to you. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me. And as that's happening, Zagmeister has sabotaged the being known as Jason.
Not
Jason.
aim for it. 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Right. Oh, I get to roll 2 of these. Aha! Things. Same thing happened. I rolled an 8 and a 1.
All right, so 9 points of frost damage, yeah?
Yes.
All right, 9 points of frost damage as the ice begins to encase around him. Anything else from you, Lilith?
You know, I'm good back here.
Okay. That's then bringing us to that creature, who suddenly mist begins to come off from the ground in a dark fog, and he vanishes.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
And Lilith, he appears directly behind you. Specifically behind you, standing ominously with his short sword. And he is going to make that attack at disadvantage. That's good. Okay, okay. That's still, for me, a...
I don't like this at all.
I don't like how hard he has to think.
I do not like this.
21 to hit.
That very much hits, and I scream because something is behind me.
Has 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
With a magical machete.
Alright.
I hear that guy has a very successful chain of taco restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Danny Trejo, yeah.
I've been right,
And that's actually all he's gonna do on his turn. And as that happens, you see that some of the frost that you had encased him in, Lilith, actually begins to recede ever so slightly at the end of his turn.
Rude.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Eleos, you're in the hole.
Right, okay, well, I'm just gonna turn, and I'm gonna try and hit him with my hammer.
All right, hitting him with your hammer. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
I'm gonna use an adrenaline surge, because I'm gonna assume this guy has quite a high AC.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use another adrenaline surge, because that was worse.
Another adrenaline surge. And Crandall95 says, Vomm, I need you to say taco again.
Taco. That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 magical bludgeoning.
11 magical bludgeoning damage. Very nicely done. Anything else from you, Eleos?
Yes. Wait, what?
Or, Jesus.
Who?
Sorry, I was looking at Eleos's thing. Vomm, anything else from
Very
you?
confused. I'm going to use the first instance of my War Priest feature, and I'm going to use my bonus action to make a second attack.
Bonus action for a second attack. All right, go ahead and roll that. Witch King has redeemed an adrenaline surge on Vomm.
Thank you very much, Witch King. That'll be another 19 to hit.
Another 19 will also hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
That'll be 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
10 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Very nice.
Also, Gauntlet Master, you feel free to rule against this, but my Spirit Guardian spell lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was actually just including it back in.
So, I believe he also has to make a wisdom save.
He does. I will let you know. Let's see here. That is
Very wise.
no. 1 second. There is that.
No.
I knew.
That is a no.
I need to make that a little bit bigger.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome, sir. And that is an 18.
Oh, he saves, so he takes
Okay.
half damage. 11.
11. As the small orcs begin to crawl up and stab at him, nothing seems to happen, and he just
God damn it!
brushes them off to the side. He takes no damage.
I was so excited for this spell, and it's been largely useless.
Okay, Vomm, anything else from you?
No, I just maintained a state of indignance.
Okay. All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Eleos, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, I think I can kind of squeeze along this tent here. Kind of, sort of. Would it be difficult terrain to squeeze along? Right. Oh, I'm not showing you at all. Right here.
No. It would be. Yeah, you can make it. You can make it.
Especially because this is my ally, I can technically. Alright. I'm going to say, oh, you think you're tricky, huh? And I'm going to put my hunter's mark on him.
All right, putting your hunter's mark on him.
And then I'm going to hit him with friendship.
With
Because
friendship, all right.
is strong.
Roll that
Okay,
friendship. Let's see what
guys?
happens.
That's going to be a 19 hit, Gauntlet Master.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Can do. Oh, they're both cocked. No. Okay, that's going to be 13 points of piercing damage, Gauntlet Master.
13 points of piercing damage. Very nice. And for your second attack?
Oh, yes. That's a natural 20, Gauntlet Master.
Okay.
Get that smite!
Yes!
Oh, I'm
Let's
gonna.
see it.
Let's do the
Third.
smite, kids. And
All
I
of it.
pull it back, and once again, that ghostly light just swings across my rapier as I hit him for.
So
Okay.
many dice.
Let's
Is that your first? Is this first attack or second attack?
see. This is second.
Good. Okay. Cool.
So that's going to be 6, 12, plus 5. That's going to be 17 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 12 points of radiant.
Okay. Very nicely done. Fess, he looks unfazed.
I hate
Anything
it
else from you?
What?
with all of my heart. Okay.
Okay. All right. That is then going to bring us to Eleos. You're up. Lilith, you're on deck.
I don't remember how
You said he looked unfazed.
Unfazed.
Like, no damage at all.
No, he's taking damage. He
Okay.
does like
He just has
it's
a
not
stone
bothering him.
face.
Yeah.
It's,
Alright.
it's not bothering me.
Right. I guess I can't see his face anyway, but all right. I'm gonna fly over because I feel a little left out now. And
Had some FOMO.
I did. We're all picking on the boogeyman, so I'd like to as well. And I'm gonna bring out Mercy
All right. Bringing
and
out
take
Mercy.
an attack out at this gentleman. Do I have advantage on a weapon with reach?
It's technically a melee weapon. Yeah. You're flanking him.
Well, I don't mind if I do. Ooh, all right. That was literally the same roll on each one. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right.
Zach is saying, use the meat shield.
All right. So that's 9 points of piercing,
9 points of piercing. All right.
and I will attack him again.
All right. Second attack.
All right, and that's way better. That is 24 to hit.
24 also hits. Go ahead and roll that damage. Zagmeister is also letting us know that Fess has done over 200 damage tonight with that second critical.
Lovely.
Oh, in your
Alright.
name, in your name, audience, in your name, in Kelemvor's, for vengeance and honor.
Is 10 points of piercing damage,
10 points of piercing damage. All right.
and that's it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do?
Alright. Can't do a whole lot, so I'm just gonna whack at it.
All right, whacking at it. Go ahead and roll that whacking attack.
19?
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright. Let's try. Nope, that's the one that keeps rolling 1. Let's try not that die. That's better. 7 points of piercing.
7
Magical
points.
piercing.
7 points of magical piercing. Alrighty. Anything else from you, Lilith?
No, I do still have some inspiration, so I'm gonna look over at Fess and say, in case you get another crit. Here you go.
Alright.
It would be so great.
Use it.
I will.
That then brings us to the masked killer, who is going to use their multi-action to start off with Frightful Presence. Every creature within 60 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Alright.
Oh, that's not the one for me. Oh god.
Or me either. Ooh, but I rolled very well. Well,
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. I'm a little
I'll be
nervous.
a 20 for me, Gauntlet Master.
Alright. Fess?
That'll be a-
Sorry, sorry.
11.
Fess, okay, an 11 from Eleos and Lilith.
15 for me.
And Fess?
18.
18. Alright. None of you are frightened by it. However,
Oh.
after that, it will use the other 2 actions that it gets to keep on chopping at you. So it's going to start off continuing to hack away at Lilith. That is also, he has been, okay, good. He was put at disadvantage. With disadvantage, that is a 19 to hit.
That still hits.
Alrighty. That is going to then be 15 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Alright. And for his second attack, he is going to keep on hacking at you. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
Alright, so he does not hit with that second attack. At the end of his turn, you can see that some of his wounds are beginning to close.
Self-healing bastard.
That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Elios, you're in the hole.
Oh, you would present me with that information just before I had to make a decision.
It's alright.
Whittle him down or bring up Lilith. I cast Cure Wounds on Lilith, first level.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, maximum healing though, so 11 points of
Oh.
healing.
11 points of
Fantastic.
healing. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, that then brings us to Fess, you're up. Elios, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
Alright, well, I think if he's healing, I think I just gotta. Lilith is up, so I'm gonna thwack at this guy.
Alright, thwacking at the guy. Go ahead.
Come on, another crit. You can do it.
You ask and you deliver.
Yeah!
No.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
let's see it. Let's see the
Um,
damage.
Gauntlet Master, I'm going
Yes.
to smite at second level.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm.
gosh.
Oh, yes, please. Okay, let's see it.
And I'm gonna add Lilith's D8.
Yes, you are.
I
do
need
not
more
regret
D8.
giving her that NL.
I need more D8. I need one more D8.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna reroll one. Thanks!
Have all 5 of mine.
Yeah, just here, take them. I have 4.
I have a lot. They're just over there.
Go on.
Yeah, who am I talking to?
Hold on. Here, there's just gotta be one right here,
Fess, you
right?
can just re-roll one of the ones in the tray, Fess.
Okay. So that's going to be for the Radiant. That's going to be No, I forgot. I rolled it. So for the Radiant, that's going to be 13, 15, 30 points of Radiant damage for the Radiant. For the slashing, it's going to be
Piercing?
for the piercing, that's going to be 9, 18 plus 5 is going to be 23, and then an extra 10, so 33.
Oh my god.
You're, Still doesn't beat my 56, but still.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Wait, you have
so
30 of radiant and 33 other?
Oh, maybe it does
Yeah, it's
actually.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
wait.
It's
65.
63.
Yeah.
I just thought you were doing math wrong, Vomm.
No.
Forget I said anything. I thought she meant the total.
with the massive amount of damage that Fess has just dealt, it is still standing.
Oh, I'm gonna attack him again.
Attack him again.
Crit, 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 crit.
No,
Aw.
that's just a 28 hit.
28 does hit. Go ahead and roll that attack, roll that damage as well.
Yeah. I apologize. 25. All right,
Zagmeister-
so that's going to be 13 points of piercing. It's a
additional-
little more normal this time.
Additional 13
I'm not
points
quite
of
as
piercing.
amped up from seeing Lilith go down.
That's
Zag, how much
76
was that?
in one
Please
turn.
let me know in total.
76 in one turn.
76 in one
Yeah.
turn.
That's pretty
Okay.
damn good.
Sorry, once a mod, always a mod.
I really want to break 300 for your glory. I want to break 300.
This
Okay.
is Kelemvor. Wait.
Fess, anything else from you?
And that should, I guess that's it.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Eleos. You're up. Lilith, you're on deck.
How
All
is
right,
it
I'm going to do
still
the same
standing?
thing with Mercy. All right. Oh, that was nice. That is a 26 to hit,
26 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
and that is 10 points of piercing damage on the first one.
10 points on the first. Go ahead and roll that second attack for me.
And that is going to be a 20 to hit,
20 to hit. Does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
and that is going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Points of piercing damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. He's still standing.
No, Jason. Gotta catch
Elios,
him.
anything else from you?
Okay.
I'm just gonna glare at him like he's just filth.
He doesn't even look at you. He is still focused massively on Lilith, which then means Lilith, you're up. What would you like to do? You are still currently prone.
Alright, I will stand up. Turn to him. Long shot. Does he have anything metal on him?
No, he seems to be wearing metal, or he seems to be wearing leather armor. The weapon that he is wielding is metal, however.
Screw it, if I can get him to drop his damn weapon.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, 'cause that will help me. Screw it. Alright. I am gonna cast heat metal on the weapon that keeps whacking at me.
All right. He needs to make a con save.
So any creature in physical contact automatically takes 2d8 when I cast it, and then he
Mhm.
must take con save after.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll the damage for that.
9 points of fire.
9 points of fire damage, and that is a 27 on his con save.
Jeez! Well, yeah, he
Excuse you?
definitely saves.
Did you just vomit words there, Gauntlet Master? Because it's really what that sounded like. Excuse me.
I had my mic muted for a second there, but I basically made a sound of surprise that sounded very much like a startled owl.
Alright. It has to succeed on it. For
It was a
subsequent
27.
turns. Yes, and
Yeah.
then it says, or drop the
he'll
object.
do it. He'll do it every single turn. We've got that. Anything else from you, Lilith?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if he doesn't drop the object, he has disadvantage.
He's not dropping it.
Okay.
All right, Babs. Thank you so much for redeeming a sabotage on Jason as well. Okay.
Alright.
The
and
masked
then,
killer.
and then for my, I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration. And this has been going pretty well, giving him to Fess. I hope you don't mind, everyone else, but Fess, keep it up.
All right.
For glory, for vengeance, and for Kelemvor. You better believe it.
Bringing us back to him, and he is going to continue to thwack away at you, Lilith.
Wisdom save.
Using his multi-attack. That first off on
Wisdom
the wisdom save. That is a 7.
Fails.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, 23 necrotic damage.
23 necrotic, of which, again, he is immune.
God damn it! I forgot.
You just distracted by the 27 Constitution save.
You guys, he's been talking about this spell for like weeks.
I really have. I really have.
Lilith, that is a 17 to hit on
I'm
disadvantage.
down again. Oh no, 17 to hit, not 17 points? Oh, he doesn't
Yeah.
hit me.
He doesn't hit you with a 17?
No.
All right. For his
No.
second attack,
I may be a
It-
bard, but I have armor.
it'll be less than that. That did negate another natural 20 of, that I rolled tonight, so that's not going to happen. At the end
Good.
of his turn, you see his wounds healing up. Bringing us to Vomm, you're up. Fess, you're on deck. Eleos, you're in the hole.
Right, hammer, hammer, hammer. Right, first attack with the hammer. Natural 20!
Natural 20,
Yes!
okay.
Yes!
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Come on,
Hopefully,
come on,
hopefully making up for that embarrassing display I just gave just now.
come on. I feel like this is just whack at him.
Okay, so 12 points of magical bludgeoning.
12 points of magical bludgeoning. He is still standing.
Second attack, second use of my War Priest feature.
Okay.
I think it's the second, it might be the third, but I think it's the second. Oh, that's cocked. Come on. 21 to hit.
Does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Maximum damage, 12 points of bludgeoning.
12 points of
Come
bludgeoning.
on, come on.
Magical bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning. As you smash your hammer into the face, the mask cracks, and he drops to his knees and dies. And you are all whisked back once away
Cut his head off.
to Haunted Hollow.
Oh,
Um,
yes!
Man, he's still gonna be there when we come back. He's
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have like 6.
I mean, of course.
Standing there on the porch with the shadow with the heart, with a platter, offering the mask.
Mine.
Oh,
Everyone gets one.
oh.
And as the trophy is taken, you all find yourselves being pulled once again, that very familiar feeling of moving to a new area, and you find yourselves back in the sanctuary. Fess, you are still stunned, but you are now all back in your old bodies. However,
Lontil?
these items still
Lontil's
remain.
back.
And with
Lontil-
that, ladies and
Lontil
gentlemen,
alive?
yes, Lontil, you are back in your body.
Oh.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and end today's episode of the Gauntlet, our special Halloween special. Wow, that was great, you guys.
Oh my god, you
Oh,
guys.
no.
That was
was
so much fun.
Hey,
I
what
want
does
to
the
know
mouse
what's behind
do?
the other doors.
A
I also want to know what
huge-
Treat does. We never got Treat.
We never
So a
did.
huge thank you to everyone in our chat, for everyone who was a part of that hype train, and for everyone who fought out the chat boss, everyone who gave bits, everyone who gifted subscriptions. Thank you all so very much. It means the world to us. Also, a big old thank you to our patrons. You guys are incredible. We are going to be heading over to our Discord for a post-show hangout. If you're new here, consider giving us a follow. You can follow us on all of our social medias. You can join our Discord. It's open to the public. Follow really means the world to us. We're trying to get to that 250 follower mark here. Yeah,
Well,
I
you
think
have
this is
another
our
mini giveaway.
last. This is the last show of the month, isn't it, guys?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Which I'm gonna that I think that's gonna be it. Kidson, you're gonna be the VIP of our channel next month. Congratulations. So please come join us in our
Congrats.
Discord for a post-show hangout where we talk about all of the numbers that just happened there, what went wrong, what went great, and yeah, we'll see you there. And otherwise, check out some of our other shows, and we will see you at the next Gauntlet. Goodbye, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Well, no.